All right, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. Thank you guys so very much for being here. I'm Jody Joe, but you already knew that. I'm here with Virgo King.
The thirstiest motherfucker in Los Angeles. What's good?
He's back in LA on his trip from Texas.
Dallas, Texas.
You were in Dallas.
Dallas
for a couple
Texas.
of weeks.
Yes, for a couple of weeks, man.
You like it?
It was nice. The weather was nice. It was beautiful, man. The worst thing I gotta say is watching the Cowboys, being out there when the Cowboys win a game. But other than that, it was amazing.
You don't
bro.
like the Cowboys, bro?
I hate the Cowboys, bro. I can't stand the Cowboys, bro.
Oh, okay. And they won, so people were happy?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, but man, it feels good to be back home, bro. Man, bro, it feels good to be back home.
There's no place like home, guys.
It's nothing like home, man.
So listen, we're talking about Marvel, man. It is chaotic over there in the MCU right now. God dang. I mean, they look like DC.
Oh, absolutely.
Holy shit.
Absolutely, dude.
We're talking about a bunch of movies have been delayed. Blade has been put back on the shelf. Like, Blade has gone through an actual nightmare DC type scenario. It's very unlike them to see stuff like this. So
right.
Let's go ahead and pull up the article of Blade. So we should talk about Blade first, and then move on and pivot to
Oh, the MCU as a whole.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea that we do that.
Yeah, okay.
It's probably a good idea we do that, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get to the article. Let's pull this up for you guys so we could take a look at some of what's going on. Disney delays Blade, Deadpool 3, Fantastic Four, Secret Wars, and more Marvel movies.
It's a lot of movies.
Disney overhauled its film schedule, delaying the release of Blade, Deadpool 3, Fantastic Four, and other movies as part of the shuffle. Let me put myself down here. I want to be able to see myself. Sorry about that. As part of the shuffle, Blade has moved to November 3rd, 2020, from November 3rd, 2023 to September 6th, 2024. So we're pushing this movie back a goddamn year.
A whole freaking
So Blade's 2 years away now. Those of you guys who don't know, Blade was going through hell in the production department. Mahershala Ali was upset.
Right.
He was disgruntled on set, a lot of people reported.
Correct.
The writer fired, the director fired, but the director's still a producer. They brought in a new writer, the writer that did X-Men 97. He hasn't truly proven himself yet, but he got this job simply because he allegedly impressed Kevin Feige, and they gave him from X-Men 97, which we can't verify is good yet or not.
Right.
They gave him the rewrite for Blade.
Right.
So as we see, he did X-Men 97, and as an executive writer, it seems though that he has tapped once more to bring an entirely new script. An entirely new script for Blade. They're not keeping anything. They're taking the script of Blade and throwing it in the trash.
Right. And it goes to show that maybe this script was just 100% trash. And this
Facts.
dude is
Easy.
obviously, I'm not even sure how much trust we can put in this guy, because the only thing that's calling my name is X-Men 97. He just taking something off a resume from a long-ass time ago. And can he write a film? Not a cartoon, a film. You know what I'm saying?
I'm of the type of person, I'm not going to judge nobody based on what they've done, plays, TV, cartoon, because sometimes they rise to the occasion and bring out fire.
Right.
So as far as this guy, Bo DeMaio, I think that's his name, I don't think that it's bad that he's got the opportunity. I think that it's premature greenlighting him before we even see what X-Men 97's reception is. Because a lot of people, Kevin Feige gave a lot of people jobs, like my dude, the writer of Loki. I believe he gave him Fantastic Four or something like that because he did good in Loki. Loki was good, okay, but it wasn't great. You know, people getting jobs. Feige was impressed with Moon Knight. Moon Knight wasn't great at all to me.
Right.
You feel me? So if Feige likes it, if the Marvel people like it, if other people like it, that doesn't mean that you should automatically give a nigga a job.
Yeah, because he took a risk with what's his name, Black Panther. What's the writer?
Ryan Coogler.
Ryan Coogler. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we know that we got a fired director from Blade,
right?
Who's still the producer of the movie,
right?
You know how weird that is? Like, I'm producing and I'm directing, but you fired me as a director because we couldn't. And the reason is they can come to creative differences.
Which happens. It's common. But not to scrap a whole movie a whole year and scrap a whole script.
What's common about these creative differences is the fact that a lot of them usually happen around these movies that are supposed to be dark in nature. Kevin Feige has an issue with going dark. Scott Derrickson was the original director for Multiverse of Madness.
Right.
They had creative differences. He exited. It was alleged that the director for Spider-Man wanted to go a little bit darker. Creative differences, heard about drama.
Right.
We're hearing about Blade, creative differences, another one of those darker movies. He exited.
I don't see the issue with it when we have movies like Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. It's probably the darkest movie we got so far.
I think that is the darkest movie, and
I don't.
The director of that,
but you're but I can see the creative differences. But
Sam Raimi, yes.
Yeah, but you're
Sam
dealing
Raimi.
with
He
a
did good
character like Blade. When you got vampires, I mean, I know this is Sony, but Morbius like had some dark elements to it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it more like you can copy and paste some elements from that and not make it too bad. You know what I'm saying? Because people want blood, people want guts. You know what I'm saying when it comes to Blade. But I don't know. I don't know what direction they want to go with this. I feel it should be dark, and I don't know what Kevin Feige's problem is. I don't know what the script was saying. But it's obviously they're going to rewrite the script to make it more family friendly. That's what I'm looking at.
That's what you're thinking?
That's what I'm thinking.
You're thinking that the creative differences was too dark. Director said,
yes,
freaking I'm out.
I absolutely
so
think
now
so.
with the position they're in, they got to find a whole new director. And
Wait, no, I thought the director was staying.
No, he got fired.
Oh, he got fired? Oh,
he's staying on as a producer.
Fuck.
So they got to find a new director for this. And they might potentially be looking for a new writer. I don't know if Bo DeMaio is going to keep it. One thing's for sure, what they're doing, they're pressing delete and throwing everything in the trash. If I'm Mahershala Ali, I'm even more pissed.
This movie's not coming out in a year, bro. I mean,
No.
2024. It's not
2 years.
I don't even see it coming out. I don't even see it coming out on time because
I can see it. If you delay a movie by a year, that's a fresh start, y'all. Y'all feel me?
Yeah.
That's like a whole new movie from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks, man, because Mahershala Ali's tied to Eternals, tied to that movie because he was the end credit scene voice.
somehow, some way, or just that one character in general that they had in the end. But yeah,
They said Werewolf by Night. My man right there, Aqua TV, said that's kind of bloody and gory, but it's not really because the blood's not red, it's black. That's why that movie's shot in black and white. It's a trick. It's trickery in order for them to be able to push boundaries, but not really. If the blood, I guarantee you, if the blood was red, that wouldn't be in there.
yeah, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't be in there. Showing the black ink looking blood
That's nothing.
is nothing.
It's
That's
safe.
When it's red, that's when they consider that too graphic because the blood is red. So going back here, we know that Blade is a mess, trash can. But that's not where it ends. I made my video on that, and I did say in my video, expect Blade to be delayed. Because there's no way that you're a year away and you're swapping directors. That just doesn't make sense. Blade absolutely is being delayed, and we're gonna not see it for another 2 years. But it doesn't end there. They're talking about Deadpool 3,
which should
relocated.
be rated R. Which should be rated R.
Yeah, it's taking Deadpool's 3's date, September 6th. Blade is taking the Deadpool 3 release date, and is getting pushed to November 8th.
Right.
Fantastic Four has shifted from November 8th because Deadpool 3 took Fantastic Four spot to February 14th, Valentine's Day 2025. We're not going to get Fantastic Four until 2025, and we are in 2022. My nigga, what?
I'm looking at this. I feel like, okay, so now with this Blade situation, I'm thinking Feige, they got too much on their plate right now. So I feel like they just overloaded with
Bro, I
stuff.
just realized you need the headphones.
It's a habit.
When I read out of
But yeah, I feel like they're just overloading with everything right now. Fantastic Four, I don't even know is that going to be a reboot, or they're just going to take characters
No. I believe the dude we saw in why am I drawing blanks on these motherfuckers' names?
The Office dude. I know you're talking about the Jewish dude. Yeah. Dang, Jim. I can't think of his name.
No, his name is Jim. Emily Blunt's husband, John Krasinski. John Krasinski.
Yeah.
John Krasinski will be Mr. Fantastic, and I'm pretty sure Emily Blunt, his real life wife, will be playing Sue Storm.
Right, which was fine.
Which is dope. I'm fine with that.
Right.
But my nigga, we're not gonna see that for 3 years. This is some DC shit, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it a buck. Like
Josh Whedon and
everything's getting pushed back because of Blade. So you're telling me, and this is very revealing.
It's gonna carry.
Blade is going to have a lot of different narratives in it.
Yep.
That tells me that Blade is probably tied in some way to Fantastic Four, to Avengers Secret Wars, and that's why they're keeping the schedule and they're just pushing everything back. That's one of the negatives of having this amazing, iconic MCU formula unilateral schedule.
Exactly.
An untitled Marvel film has been pushed from that date of February 14th that Fantastic Four took all the way to November 7th, over 6 months.
That's
Avengers Secret Wars has been delayed from its slot from November 7th to May 1st. That's 7-8 months.
These are
an 8-month
pushes.
pushback to May 1st, 2026. And another movie from May.
You know, it's very upsetting, but, you know, based off what Kevin Feige has given us, not from the TV shows, but, you know, I think he knows what he's doing. And I know it's a long way away, but I feel that this is going to be good in the long run, you know what I'm saying, for everything just to come together.
For it to come out,
yeah,
they got to make
with a new script. Yeah, they got to make movies, of course. Like, yeah, they're going to lose money.
But that means there's going to be a gap of no movies. So this got moved from
we had that already.
November 3rd, 2023. So we're going to be empty in 2023 for the MCU.
Pretty much.
So what's the next 2023 Marvel movie? What does Marvel 2023 look like?
I know, don't they got another show coming out or something like that?
Like, the Marvels is in July.
Captain America, right?
No, the last one is going to be July 28th, The Marvels.
That's it?
Oh, directed by Nia DaCosta? I know that name.
Oh, that sounds going to be trash.
I believe she did Black Widow. Am I mistaken, or did Nia DaCosta do that Black Widow SJW trash movie? Or did she do Miss Captain Marvel? She did Captain Marvel, I think, or she did Black Widow. Her. Oh, yeah, her. She did the Marvels. Yeah, she's doing the Marvels. I think she did Captain Marvel as well then. Director.
She's a black woman at that.
Oh, Candyman. Right, it was Candyman. That's where I know that name from.
Okay.
She did Candyman. I didn't see Candyman.
I didn't see it either.
Anybody in the chat see Candyman?
D-Man.
D-Man seen Candyman.
I know he did. He
I
the only one I know.
D-Man said he hated it. He didn't like it.
Okay.
And he's a horror guy.
Exactly. But it's
okay. Oh, thank God.
But it's not a horror film, though.
I thought that was the Captain Marvel or the Black Widow director. Which, okay, we'll see what happens. I mean, what the freak? Where was I at? I was here. So we have the Marvels in July 28th. Captain Marvel New World Order May. Oh, that's 2024. Bro, is that the only movie that comes out?
2 movies in 2024. What did we get this year? We got Spider-Man. What else did we get this year? We got a couple TV shows.
Okay. 2023. We have Ant-Man Quantumania in February, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 May 5th, and the Marvels July 28th.
Okay, so we not totally dry.
So yes.
It's just the end of the year is just gonna be rough.
The second half of 2023,
yeah,
empty.
Yeah.
Now, DC, time to strike, my nigga. Like, time to get a beer.
I mean, if that's what you
but I don't even think they got anything.
They don't.
Because I think Flash is summer.
Bro, so they releasing. I mean,
they probably
somebody. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It's perfect time to take that holiday slot and and come up with some money.
You feel me?
Shoot, either Marvel delays a movie, to fill in some holiday, because that's when everybody go to the movies. Christmas, whatever. Shit, I'll delay if you got to. And don't delay Ant-Man. Just get that shit out the way. Just give us something we want. Yeah, but did we explain why Mahershala Ali's actually upset? Is he just upset that he ain't got no script now, and he signed on for this project?
He's upset because the quality of the film is trash.
The quality of the film, okay.
So we got Shazam: Fury of the Gods and Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom, December 25th.
Okay.
So Aquaman's looking good right now. Shazam is in March. Dang, it would be smart to push Shazam to October.
Yeah.
Or July, August, September. September, October. It would be dope if Shazam came out in September, October. But wait, where's Flash? I think Flash comes out in July. So we both got 3 movies in 2023 for Marvel and DC.
Right.
I believe. So Shazam is in March. Flash is in July. Aquaman's in December. So
that only covers December. Okay.
Aquaman's in December on Christmas.
Okay, so then they got the holiday slot. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so 2023 is going to be dry the second half of 2023. After the summer, no Marvel, nothing.
No, yeah.
That's gonna feel like something until that February.
Right.
So we're gonna be like 8 months without a Marvel movie in the MCU. So,
with pushbacks like this, like you think a lot of whoever signed on, you think something has to do with like contracts for certain people. That's why they pushing shit back, maybe to extend some people's contracts now that shit is getting pushed back possibly. Because Secret Wars, that's a while, bro. We got time into
pushing
that.
back the Avengers, dog.
Yeah, exactly, and that's gonna be your biggest selling point right there.
In the case of Blade, the year-long postponement is unsurprising given the recent news that Bassam Tariq exited the project, leaving the film without a director. Marvel paused the production, which stars Mahershala Ali. Given the interconnected storylines, here it is. Given the interconnected storylines of the MCU, the substantial delay for Blade reverberated the rest of the films in development, that's a negative. It's a positive, and there's cons to this. Kevin Feige announced at Comic-Con that Fantastic Four will kick off Phase 6, which now we know is not going to happen until 2025.
Right.
That's weird.
Tyrese says Blue Beetle's in August. That's not next year, is it?
I don't think. Did they give Blue Beetle a release date?
I don't even think they did.
Blue Beetle is finished with production at this point.
Oh, it is.
I believe it's in the last phase, or it's completely finished at this point. So that movie's coming out, and if that comes out in August, definitely push that to probably
DC
September.
just took that whole year from they took that whole year then.
Push that to September, October, so then DC is gonna win the second half.
Fill it out, bro. Yeah.
But the biggest reason why this news is so shocking is that this is Marvel. This is Kevin Feige, the master plan guy, the guy that has everything.
You're not supposed to fall short like this.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's been rumors that Kevin Feige is spread too thin, but in my opinion, even though I like Phase 4 a lot, I think Phase 4 is the best phase so far, film for film. I think Phase 4 is just out the gate smacking.
And then we got Black Panther, and we haven't even seen that.
I feel like the only bad movie of Phase 4, or the only, I won't even call it, Black Widow's not bad. I would say the only unneeded, mild, mediocre movie of Phase 4 is Black Widow.
Absolutely.
Shang-Chi's great. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is fantastic. I love it. Eternals, the best MCU movie in my opinion. That shit is glorious.
That shit is fire.
We're missing another one. Spider-Man: Far From Home.
I loved it. I loved it.
That movie is a mess. It's not a good film,
but it's
a great superhero movie.
It made me feel good.
Made me feel good. They fumbled the ball. They could have made it way better, but it's still a good motherfucking movie. Yeah. So, Thor. Knock Shadow just reminded me of Thor. Thor's trash.
I still didn't see that.
That shit garbage.
I still haven't seen that shit.
So let's talk about Thor. Why does Thor suck? Look at the approach that Thor has taken. They gave Chris Hemsworth the ability, and Taika Waititi. Feige gave Taika free reins to do whatever he wants. Right. Didn't hold him down to a plan like he holds other directors. And look what you got, Feige. You got that Thor Love and Thunder trash. Christian Bale's in that motherfucker. His career took a hit off that shit. That's a blemish on Christian Bale's career.
He's in that?
Yes, he's Gore the God Butcher. Christian Bale had a phenomenal career. Now he's got Thor Love and Thunder on that shit. In my opinion, that was a huge L, and that's
least
just a
that's
sign that
footage.
Kevin Feige doesn't care.
Yeah.
I'm accusing Kevin Feige of not giving a shit.
It's the fact you got a big actor. Like we got Christian Bale come see this movie. He don't give a fuck. He's letting Chris Hemsworth run all over Thor. Thor's gonna eventually die out, even though he looks like supposedly what you're saying is we're supposed to get another film, but this is supposed to tie into what new gods. Not just like our Greek mythology, Norse mythology and shit.
Which one with Thor?
We're
Thor?
going. I'm talking. Yeah, we're supposed to go beyond that now.
The
With
phase,
the
we're going
Celestials
into outer space.
So I think,
intergalactic.
this is why I feel like
time
Thor is
travel
eventually just
universal.
gonna die off. Whatever they give him, whatever his next
Shang-Chi?
movie. No, Thor.
Thor, yeah, that's
Thor. Yeah, after whatever his next movie's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Then I think that's gonna be a wrap.
It-
be honest, this should have been his last film. Period. Since y'all gave it to James Foster, supposedly. Oh,
You
never
haven't
mind.
seen it?
I heard what happened. Never mind.
Oh, okay, for
yeah.
sure.
Never
So
mind.
Thor is the by far a trash film. Thor Ragnarok, pick a Thor movie, throw it in the dumpster outside of Thor 1.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the worst franchise in the MCU. But even though, and I had a video about this, man, ahead of the curve. I had a video about this. Like, is Kevin Feige like losing it? The video I made was like 3 weeks old. Is Kevin Feige losing it? Like, because I feel like Phase 4, while the movies are good, them hoes don't feel interconnected.
They do not.
None of those movies are talking to one another.
They're
You're
not.
doing all this time travel, all of this universal multiverse opening, but none of these movies are connecting.
Loki, Multiverse of Madness. What the fuck am I seeing?
There's
now?
no connection to
Kane the
Loki,
Conqueror.
Loki.
Where's he coming in now? Like
He's going to be an
an
Ant-Man.
Hey.
And then
The
Kane the
quantum
Conqueror-
realm is a whole thing in itself too. What is that? To be honest, I
It's
don't.
a
really,
way to enter time travel, but not multiversal travel. America Chavez did that. Then Loki is doing that as well
It's
with the
too much.
deviants.
How do you make all these come together where they make sense? Because knowing motherfuckers like you and Cole, y'all like to question everything, and y'all like to put it. I don't
This
see how
shit is not going to make sense.
It's
bro.
not going to make sense.
It's not going to make sense.
I don't see it making
Guys,
sense.
get ready for this shit to not make sense. The fact that Loki exists and opened up the multiverse, the fact that Doctor Strange in the multiverse really opened up the multiverse, and Spider-Man Far From Home opened up the multiverse, and this Blade probably will as well. Ant-Man Quantumanium, to get all these movies to connect, to tell one story, one picture, to connect somehow, I don't see how they're going to do
What are
it.
they gonna do? Give us like multiple timelines, but there's only one true timeline, and it's based off these Celestials. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. I don't know, because I think Loki had it. They had everything. They had everything in their grasp from that. What is it, the IPA? What do they call the
TVA.
TVA? They had everything, but then everything just turned out to be so fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? Because I like what you were saying when remember we was watching that bar go up. You were saying that's the multiverse, like that's all the shit.
Yes.
And I was like, damn, that makes so much sense how all this is happening.
All those
and how they
deviants.
were saying that all that. The Avengers are supposed to go back in time. How that all that
And
made
that was
sense.
whole. That
Yeah,
didn't go,
they scrapped all that
didn't go
shit.
nowhere.
It didn't go nowhere with it.
Because if the TVA truly exists, and it does in Phase 4, where was the TVA when those Spider-Man came through the wormholes?
Exactly.
Where was the TVA in Doctor Strange?
Right.
Where was the TVA? Where will the TVA be in Quantumanium?
There's no law or norm. Like it's just do what the fuck you want and just put it in there, dog.
Where's Kang the Conqueror with this shit?
Exactly.
We learned in Loki, Kang the Conqueror manipulates reality and time. Multiverse everything.
Oh, reality too.
America Chavez, Kang the Conqueror wrote that. Well, it takes place after he's died. So leading up to Loki, Kang the Conqueror wrote the script for all that to happen. And that's why I said the big controversial thing until Marvel came out. The director of Loki, I believe, came out and confirmed what I said. But there was about a 2 to 3 week gap of mystery where I said there's no free will in the MCU. I said after watching Loki, I came from that saying, oh, so everything is destined, preordained, written. There is no free will. Ant-Man was destined. He was written to pop in that van. That rat was meant to press that button to release Ant-Man. It was written, bro. I'm like, nigga, that shit sound trash. So you mean to tell me that rat wasn't a coincidence? It was a script?
I prefer a
That's
coincidence.
exactly what it was, my nigga. Everything. Iron Man, finding the key to unlocking time travel, him going to hunt them down, Thanos snapping, all that shit was written down by Kang the Conqueror. Then he died. So now what they're saying is that post Loki and every narrative piece of MCU that released after that date is unscripted, where free will is happening. Don't forget, y'all, that after Loki, everything was written by Kang the Conqueror. Don't forget that after Loki, shit is all up for grabs. Dougie Fresh says they introduced too much. I agree.
Hey, absolutely.
Roddy reacts. He's right. Different directors are creating their vision. No consistency. I agree.
They're not sitting in the same room talking about what they're going to do. They all doing their own fucking thing. And like, we're going to do this, we're going to do that.
Whose responsibility is doing
Feige.
that? Kevin motherfucking Feige.
Exactly. That's him. He's
not doing his job, bro, because I think it's not that he's stretched too thin.
He is. No, I think that's exactly what it is.
I don't think that's it. I think that he, you know, when you first learn to drive, when you first 16 years old, you get in that car, what is your posture like?
Oh, very stiff, very like, I don't know.
Let's do an example. You're in the car, you're like this, mirror,
yeah,
eyes, you're doing this.
Even if you probably got tunnel vision. Shit.
Yeah, like a buffer. You're just like
shit.
checking the mirrors, looking in the rear mirror, everything good. Split blinker. You take 10 seconds to switch lanes. You're just alert on everything.
Right.
10 years later, how you driving?
Yeah, like that nigga on cruise control now though.
That nigga chilling.
Yeah.
Kevin Feige's been driving for a minute, my nigga, and he ain't got all of his P's and Q's. He don't give a shit like that.
You think he got a passenger? You think he ready to give somebody else the keys?
He's like, just go ahead and do it. Green light. Yeah, he's a good director. All right, go ahead. He chilling. Thank you, Taishin, for being on my Patreon. He's gonna upgrade in a minute. But y'all feel me though?
Mm-hmm. It's just wild, bro.
Kevin Feige chilling. I don't think that it's spread too thin. I think his effort is not there no more because I believe maybe his heart just isn't in it that much.
Maybe because I want to go based off with the whole LGBTQ movement having to put agendas and
it's a lot of pressure.
Because now, like you said, the future of MCU is women. Yeah. So maybe that's what took it out. Because maybe he was the comic book fan. You know what I'm saying? But now he has to change a lot of this crap up, and it don't feel right to him no more. He's like, just cash me out, give these motherfuckers what they want. They love this shit. It is what it is. I can see that. But a part of me wants to believe like he really wants this, but it just is. I feel like I think he just needs help, bro. I don't think he can do it. It's too much of a workload. I think that's exactly what it is.
I agree.
That's too many fucking projects. You got another Avengers movie. Now you got to find a way to tie all these characters back together into one movie, along dealing with the timeline. We got Secret Wars, and then we got some other one. Secret Wars is the one with Samuel Jackson, the scrolls and shit.
It's Kang. What's the name of the other Avengers movie? It's called Kang's Conquest or something like that.
Yeah, something, whatever. We got all that. Like that. What is all that? Like, I mean, of course, we only in phase 4, so we don't know.
Yeah.
But still, all this has to come together. Everything has to be tied in one knot. Because they did that. Because, come on, they did a good job by putting everybody back together into Infinity War and Endgame, regardless of how you feel about the movies. Everything just came together so smoothly. We knew they was in the same universe. We knew they all came together. They had one common enemy, which was Thanos. So now we just need one timeline where shit just make fucking sense. And I feel like Fantastic Four is the movie that could possibly do that because of Reed Richards.
We're not getting that for 3 years.
I know. I'm just saying he's possibly the dude that can help do that. Because I don't see Loki doing it. I damn sure don't see Ant-Man doing it, making it make sense.
They just announced. I mean, it's getting delayed by a month, but they just announced that Deadpool 3, and this kind of like throws a cloud over that. Having Hugh Jackman in that.
That's gonna help. That's gonna help push X-Men, but Deadpool is his own thing, so I don't see that really affecting the MCU the way it is.
Let me see what Dougie said. Dougie says the Infinity Stones and Thanos gave us concrete things to build and look forward to.
Exactly.
With a villain like Kang and multiverse, we have no idea where we're going.
There's no core. It's like you're working out, your core ain't together, but you got all this other shit. It's no core.
We watched Black Widow. What the freak was that for? That was an unnecessary movie.
It was, but we got it. Fans wanted it, but they've been wanted it, but it is what it is.
They gave that to her because she was Scarlett Johansson. That was her giving her flowers and sending her out the door.
That's fine.
Useless.
It was
in
useless.
terms of the narrative of the future, right?
I understand, yes. But that's why you
Shang-Chi has the capability of being the most tied into film. See, I thought
because the Eternals, the rings.
See, I thought those rings were going to be the same rings that the Eternals used, but turns out they wasn't.
They're not?
Nah.
I thought they were.
I was hoping that they were.
Oh, wow.
It would make sense. But they're not. But they could. Like, you had the Eternals there 7 million whatever years before. Shang-Chi has these powerful rings that were left ages ago that they don't know, that beyond time. Why didn't you tie Eternals and Shang-Chi together? You both even had rings in both movies.
Oh, you know what? Now I think about it, it don't tie, because that was more current when he had those rings. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Makes sense.
So I'm thinking, like, why couldn't those rings have come from the Eternals, bro? That were left and excavated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So I'm like, God dang, you missed opportunity there. Shang-Chi doesn't really tie into anything, but Wong showed up at the end, had Captain Marvel. So Shang-Chi is tying to the unknown of the multiverse.
Right. I have no idea. That just is
Far From Home ties in to nothing, but it ties into Sony's shit. Sony Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield ties that in, but it feels like that was just its own little bubble of just Spider-Man, and it resolved itself.
Right.
That don't tie nowhere in the MCU as far as
where does this tie in? From what's her name? Florence Pugh, the dude, the John Walker dude.
The Thunderbolts.
Does that tie into, like?
Nah, Thunderbolts don't mean shit to me. I don't know what they are. I know they're a list of characters, but what are they tying to? What are they like? Oh shit!
I know. I'm just thinking about the future.
We just know that they're people.
Yeah,
they're characters of.
But they've been giving us narratives about them based off Black Widow, because it's Phase 4, about Florence Pugh, wanting to get revenge on Hawkeye, who's not even Hawkeye no more.
So yeah, what that is, they're creating under Elaine from Seinfeld, the Thunderbolt team. That's what that is.
Oh, okay.
That's just creating a team Thunderbolts.
Okay.
But
it's just,
where's that going?
Winter Soldier's about to get wiped. Yeah, he ain't finna be part of this. All right, I'm just looking. I'm just trying to reach for some stuff. Yeah, but it's in shambles. I'm sorry about Blade, but man, I wanted that movie to be great, very, very action packed, possibly bloody, but obviously not. The script might have been actually trash though. It might have been really trash.
The film was a disaster.
Yeah, the script.
Mahershala Ali was upset. The director was fired. Creative differences. And they said, throw it in the trash. Put this shit in the trash, light that shit on fire. And so here they are having a struggle with the Blade movie.
Okay, that's fine. But I'd rather them recognize their faults now. I'd rather them do it now than when it come out, we get some utter BS. Some BS. I'd rather them do it now. Even though it caused the whole fucking ripple effect, like, still. It's chaotic, but...
He said you can't tell by watching these movies alone that they're tied. People have to come out in interviews. Oh, I'm not watching any interviews, but based on what we saw in these movies, they're not tied.
But you gotta go to an interview for them to explain why it ties together. I don't want that shit.
Yeah, that's not.
Give it to us in the movie. That's
not the Marvel way.
Make it make sense.
That's not the Marvel way. Yeah,
we had this Infinity Stone, this Infinity Stone. They had it. They had it. Boom, boom.
The Infinity Saga.
Exactly. Kang the Conqueror is the ruler of this. He's the ruler of time. Why isn't he on?
They had to go on a retreat. Kevin Feige had to go on a retreat to figure out what Phase 5 and 6 was.
He don't know what it is.
Which basically,
he still don't know.
If you read between the lines, guys, Kevin Feige saying, "Oh, we went on this retreat to discover the future of Marvel, Phase 5, Phase 6, and beyond."
Which is a good thing, but we got nothing out of it.
You know what that tells me?
What?
What does that tell you?
They don't have nothing.
It tells me Phase 4 is supposed to be a mess because they didn't have a plan. It tells me that when I said Kevin Feige was on cruise control, after freaking around Ragnarok, Infinity War, that shit, I said, oh yeah, he definitely was.
Nah.
He didn't have a plan for Phase 4.
It's gonna be,
and all these movies are not tied together,
It's going to be just as much of a mess in Phase 5 or 6 because now they got a fucking... Writing has to be superb.
I don't think so.
But how?
I think that Phase 5 and Phase 6, all that's going to tie in. Phase 4 is going to be the dwarf orphan that nobody loves because Phase 1, 2, and 3 are all tied in.
Right.
Phase, I think 5, 6 are going to be tied in, but Phase 4 is the orphan child. It's going to be known as the little phase that couldn't.
Okay.
There was no plan for it. Kevin Feige admits. He says, "Oh, we're going on retreat to figure out the future of Marvel and tie these, make the new." He said the new future, like the new Infinity Saga, the new saga, tie in what's the future of Phase 5 and 6. Well, nigga, what about Phase 4? So Phase 4, he just said he was announcing movies and releasing them.
Oh wow! So they were just trying to give us characters and just we gonna come together with something.
Yeah, what are we doing in the meantime? Oh, green like that, bring that out, bring that out,
No,
bring that
bro,
out.
that's not the way, bro. That's what that DC. That's what DC's fucking doing. Nobody really wants Blue Beetle. Like, come on, we want the Justice League.
That's true.
We want the Justice League, dog.
Yeah.
You want your Superman, right?
Yes.
And that's exactly what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Superman's on the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
He's on the way.
The only thing I can see coming is another. We got Captain America coming out, But is he going to be in the Avengers: Secret Wars?
Black Falcon America?
I don't know.
I'm straight on him, bro.
He's going to be awesome.
You got a Captain America that's trash. I mean, I don't even acknowledge him as Captain America, bro.
We got to see his movie first.
Man, can't no nigga be Captain America.
Yeah. Well, we got a nigga now, so you got to deal with that.
I'm just playing. But I don't like, it's not that I don't like him. I'm open to the idea of a black Captain America, but not him. Not Papa Doc. No. Not Anthony Mackie. Not him. I'm sorry.
But
not the on your left guy.
But you gotta.
Not the guy with the wings who's useless after his wing gets shot out.
Okay then.
They had to get this nigga a freaking vibranium suit, goggles, and a shield to make this nigga kind of. And Red Wing.
Let me help you out, dog. This is in the alternate universe, dog.
I would like that.
That's the only hope I can give you, dog.
I would like that, bro, because I got to tell you, man, the future of the MCU is very murky. Yeah. That Deadpool 3, I am incredibly excited to see because of Hugh Jackman.
I love Deadpool. I loved every movie. I mean, the second one, no, not so much. Not so much.
That second one.
No, I like the first one better, but I enjoyed the second one because it was entertaining and good to me to a certain extent.
Stop comparing Marvel to DC is utter dog poop right now.
This is the competition, dog. You got it. This is the game, dog. You got what are you talking about? Marvel's been winning for the longest.
For the longest.
And then the minute they drop, nigga, now y'all saying stop comparing? Shut the fuck out of here with that shit. I'm sorry. You gotta
understand. DC, Marvel, Coke, Pepsi, Xbox, Sony. Whenever the competition takes a dip, that's time for the competition.
It's needed. It's needed.
And it's needed, Qui-Gon.
Otherwise, you need somebody to bounce off each other so they can improve.
Yes.
So this is
Marvel has been hoeing DC.
This is good that they failing.
Yep.
Because then they gonna know. They're gonna,
it's not good.
5 and 6. You're right. They're gonna know what time it is.
Yeah, 5 and 6 will come back.
Yeah,
I think 5 and 6.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
But failing on its own isn't good. It's for the status of us. We're all fans. It's good when one fails, or missteps, or trips.
Okay.
So and then the competition elevates. Only when the competition elevates was that a good sequence.
Right.
Marvel failing and DC failing, oh no, that's not good. That's not good for anybody.
Right, it's not.
Marvel having this little hiccup, they running full sprint, they tripped on a pebble right now.
But DC's still tripping though.
No.
I don't think they are.
Black Adam's about to release, my nigga.
Oh, okay, but they still had their delays too. I'm just saying. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, sure. Ezra Miller's a problem, that's why.
Okay.
Otherwise, everything would have been fine.
He's the Russell Westbrook on the Lakers right now.
Yes, my nigga. If it wasn't for Ezra Miller, nigga, DC would have been fine. The publicity would have been good.
Yeah.
I mean, mind the HBO Max, the lawsuit. I don't care about. Just pump these movies out. We're good. I don't give a freak about Warner Brothers getting sued about some. Nigga, I don't care about that. Just keep these movies coming and keep them right. Flashpoint comes out. That's gonna be lit.
Bro, how long you been? We've been talking about Flashpoint for a long ass time, dog. This shit's still not here. What the fuck? I'm sorry, dog. I've been here 3 fucking years with this motherfucker, and that shit. You know what? That shit. That nigga been saying that shit before I got here. Like, what the fuck? Like, damn, where the fuck is this movie at, dog?
You know what, my nigga? You right.
That shit.
It's been like 3 years talking about this shit. I'm tired of talking about it, but guys,
my God.
and I want y'all to remember who was the main nigga talking about this shit. I talked about Flashpoint as being the shit before anybody else. I was the one that broke that. Flashpoint's gonna happen. This is gonna fix. It's gonna wipe Snyderverse. It's gonna do this. New characters. All shit is gonna happen. Motherfuckers was doubting me and shit. Yes. Remember who the one was? It was me. For years talking about this shit. And you're right. It's been a long time.
That shit is funny, dog.
I'm gonna be honest. Flashpoint's my last hope.
Oh, I'll believe you.
Yeah, so
I believe you.
if Flashpoint doesn't do what it's supposed to do,
then you
I'm
might
about to rip open my Marvel shirt again.
And
I'm never going back.
Your DC is just going to be comics and Justice League TV.
Yeah.
And your Batman
Jen,
animated series.
thank you, Jen. Shout out to you, mama. Jen says, remember before the Disney animation renaissance with the start of The Little Mermaid? Well, Phase 4 feels like the time before that. Oh, fuck. Where hopefully Phase 5 of the MCU will be the Disney animation renaissance equivalent. Jen, Phase 4 is a mess because they don't connect. But I like the movies. I like Phase 4.
Because there's so much, but there's potential. Especially with Shang-Chi. And Shang-Chi and Eternals especially. Yeah. I think those are the two. And then we got Black Panther. You know, that's going to set off a whole new thing.
Yeah.
But based on what we got, those are the two movies that seem like they're moving in the right direction as colliding together. But then when you throw in Loki and you throw in Doctor Strange, one made the left, one made the right. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And it's going to intertwine with other movies.
Qui-Gon, Black Adam is coming out, dog, and is about to shake. When if the rumors are true about Superman,
did you buy the tickets? I'll wait.
Oh, if the rumors are true about Superman, then oh boy.
And I love that they've been keeping it on the wrap because I ain't been seeing too much. I ain't been seeing it too much.
DC rises, nigga.
Oh, because they got Superman, they rise. Nigga, they gotta impress me with this movie.
Superman is the rise.
I think
he is the rise.
Hey,
he is the Justice League.
Okay, for sure.
He's the leader. He's the guy. You can't. That's like, bro. That's like saying without you ain't got. Well, I guess.
So what we gonna do? We get Superman, right? What they gonna do? Give us another reboot movie, or we gonna take whatever pieces we got from that movie?
In my opinion, I think if it depends on who comes back. If it's Henry Cavill, if Henry Cavill comes back as Superman, then he better come back different. He better be like Joss Whedon's. That nigga better come back as the bright, shining blue hope of honor, not that Snyder version. I tell you that.
Right, the dark shit. Yeah,
that dark emo shit is over with.
Right.
That Zack Snyder shit is what got us in this.
Yeah, because that Man of Steel was good.
I guarantee that if Henry Cavill comes back, he will be a traditional Superman.
I understand. Okay.
Because that's all.
I want to believe that too.
Yeah.
Because you don't need a dark Superman. You got Black Adam to play a dark side of a version of him to some extent.
Sure.
You got
that.
There
it is. Like I said, guys, DC rises. Marvel's in a little bit of a funk right now. They'll be fine. Phase 5 and 6, I think they'll get their shit together. But this right now, as far as this looks, Kevin Feige is on autopilot. He's snoozing. He's chilling. Phase 4 is not connecting to nothing. That's a throwaway phase as far as interconnectivity. What is Marvel known for? The formula. Phase 4, throw that shit in the trash. Even though I think Phase 4 is the best phase, and I love Phase 4. But as far as narrative, it just doesn't have meaning. Like, it just doesn't have meaning to the bigger picture of the MCU. Right. Thor 1 had meaning, even though Iron Man 2 and 3, those are trash movies, but they had meaning to the future. It had meaning to Avengers. In Iron Man 3, he had PTSD from what happened in Avengers.
It still was trash.
But it was, but those were linear stories. You know, those stories made. But these don't, and because they don't, they're expendable. Right. And that's how we feel about the situation when it comes to Blade. Blade is a mess. Cancel it. Just cancel it. That my final take. After don't release it. Don't release it.
I'm sorry, but they not gonna cancel that shit. Just by giving us that little piece in Eternals, they are not canceling that shit. What are they gonna say? I don't think they are.
Cancel Blade. Use Mahershala Ali in the movies as
Blade, but not a solo.
But not no solo movie.
Okay, all right, I see what you're
Feel me? Don't make a Blade movie because they're clearly having issues with making this Blade. Really bad ones.
Shit.
So that's where I'm at with it, guys. I know that's probably not a popular opinion. Let me know what you think, please, on your updated pick. I could barely see it. Michelle, looks like you have your hair down long. That's what's up. Oh, but you want to release Flashpoint? Are you insane? Flashpoint, Tyrion.
Flashpoint is something new. It's gonna bring something new to the universe.
Bro.
Oh shit.
Bro. Watch what I do here. Nigga, pull up. Am I insane? Get in here, nigga. Freak you talking about? Pull up, motherfreaker. Am I insane? Where you at? Flashpoint is the most important superhero movie of the next 3 years across Marvel and DC.
3 years?
Yeah.
Well, because okay, I guess.
Flashpoint's more important than Fantastic Four, bro.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I'm on your shit, Tarian.
All right, here we go.
Let's get this fool up in here. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me? You sound kind of far away though.
I sound far away. Hold on. Why do I sound far away? Why? Yo.
Okay, I can hear you better now.
You hear me better, but freak you. All right, so what's up, motherfreaker? Flashpoint is important. What's wrong with you?
You already know my stance on it. You've already heard my take on it for so long now.
What is your take?
You know I can't stand the person that even plays the Flash.
Yeah,
and I keep telling people over and over that he pretty much sank that ship. I'm telling you, it's not going to have the effect that it should, mainly because of him. And
what does Ezra Miller have to do with the writers?
Before all of that stuff happened with him, I was actually looking forward to actually seeing it.
Ezra Miller's a problem, but we have to. Just because we have an issue with Kramer doesn't mean throw away Seinfeld.
But you just said cancel Blade, but you'll be fine with them keeping Flashpoint.
Flashpoint is in jeopardy because of a human being actor, not the writing process, not the production itself. The production itself of Flashpoint is actually very good. I know people who have seen Flashpoint already and said it's awesome. It's a good movie.
So my thing is, you say you know people who've seen it said it's awesome. How much were they paid to say that?
Well, these are the people that I know. So these people are people that are not paid.
How much were they paid under the table to say that?
They were not paid under the table.
I don't think they're supposed to be speaking about it.
Because they're my friends.
Okay.
I don't befriend sellouts and shit. I used to, but not no more.
They said the same thing about Carl Manvers.
Who's that?
Captain Marvel. That's my nickname for it. It's Carl. Carl Manvers.
Me, I was never behind that movie. But do you understand, Tarian? Do you understand the difference here? Blade is having production issues. That means that script is garbage. The director can't direct, and Mahershala Ali's pissed off as an actor playing the character. They said that there was only 2 action scenes in that whole movie, and they were mediocre. For Blade?
Sound like Black
Get rid of that movie. Get that movie out of here. They have no idea. So you rather have a trash Blade movie?
But guess what's going to happen? Let's just hypothetically say they cancel Blade. People going to look back and like, okay, are y'all going to cancel Flash? You know that's coming. That is coming right down the line.
No, they're different. The scenarios are different. You can't compare the two.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
What do you mean that's going to happen? This is DC.
Just like now, I'll give you an example. I'll just give you another scenario. So we know, and this is like 2 different movies. So you know that with everybody saying that they wanted to recast T'Challa for Black Panther, but they were saying no, we're going to decide not to do it. But in case y'all are unaware, the actor, I forget his name, who plays Thunderbolt Ross, he passed away a few months ago.
Right.
Now they're trying to see if they can. It was rumors swirling around that they wanted Harrison Ford to play him. I don't know how true that is, but now it's like, wait a minute. So you're gonna go and rush to recast him. But when
you don't see the difference?
Recasting T'Challa, now it's a thing of, we can't do it.
Yeah, do you see the difference? They're doing it out of respect. Kevin Feige's doing that out of respect to Chadwick Boseman. Thunderbolt Ross guy, let me keep it a buck. That nigga's trash. He don't mean shit. That old white man is irrelevant. I wipe my cheeks with that character compared to Black Panther, bro. He doesn't matter. You could recast irrelevant fodder. Now, recasting Black Panther, that's different. It's a whole nother level.
I'm just pointing it out.
Back to Flashpoint. Flashpoint is way more important than Blade. To their,
You say so.
I mean, think about it, Tarian. Flashpoint to DC is going to restructure the entire universe and usher a new one moving forward. Blade is just going to be a first time, a redo of what Wesley Snipes already mastered in the 90s.
So who do you saying that people want to see Flash more than they want to see Blade?
No, I'm not saying that. I think more people are Marvel fans, and I think more people want to see Ant-Man than they want to see Flash.
Oh, fuck.
Let's keep it a buck. I understand what's going on.
You know what? No, what it is. More people want to see Kang the Conqueror than they want to see Ant-Man. So if they got to see him in Ant-Man, they got to go watch Ant-Man to go watch it, then so be it.
Sure, line them up. All I'm saying is once them trailers for Flashpoint hit, expect opinions to change. Because Wonder Woman's in that movie.
You know what's a good...
Aquaman's in that movie. Ben Affleck Batman. Michael Keaton Batman. Supergirl Flash, bruh.
It's a good thing that they got the dislike things turned off on YouTube, because when they drop that trailer, I can imagine the dislikes are going to be high as hell for that trailer. Sure. I already know. But who would not want to see Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Superman, Supergirl, freaking Michael Keaton's Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman, Aquaman, all in one movie?
I want to see that.
But look at who you just named, people who they would want to see, not the main character.
Yeah, but that's the movie.
Freak Flash and Ezra Miller, my nigga. He trash. Freak him. This is more important than him. We're just using his movie to get... We're just using his movie to fix the universe.
So in that case, they might as well call the movie Flash and Friends.
I call it Friends and Flash. If you, I don't give a freak. Yep. Call it Friends and Flash. Yes.
Friends is going to have more importance than Flash.
Yep. Correct. I mean, Flash, he's going to be the most important because he can time travel. But you're right. More people are going to be wanting to see everybody else besides just Ezra Miller in this motherfucker. Qui-Gon. Oh, Trixie's in this motherfucker. What up, Trixie?
Qui-Gon. How you doing?
What's up? We're talking
about... What are you
about...
doing on a Tuesday? It's Tuesday today. It's Tuesday. You're not on a Tuesday normally.
You're right. I just said the news broke. I said, let me just freaking go live. What up, Trixie?
Fair one. So, in all fairness, not going to lie, I'm looking forward to seeing Flash. I watched the TV show. I was like, they're doing a Flash film. Gonna watch that. Not going to lie.
Eat it, Tarian. See that? She want to see it.
I was angry. When I found out that they was doing another Blade film. I was like, bitch, you doing Blade without Snipe. No, leave that shit alone. Like, that it's not even old. Like, it's not even, like, old enough to be a classic. It's Snipes. Do you know what I mean? That's like them trying to redo the Rockies or, like, Lethal Weapon or some shit. Like, you can't do it. Leave it alone. They don't need to do it.
They're setting themselves up for failure by following 100%. Wesley Snipes' rated R Blade. With real blood in that hole. Exactly. And real violence.
Exactly, 100%. 100%. The only way that they could do anything with Blade, right, without using Snipes, is if they did what they did in the Spider-Man cartoons, which is how they should have introduced Morpheus, to be quite fair. Because him and Whistle were chasing him, and that's how fucking Morpheus got hold of the Spider-Man blood and became fucking, like, vampire geezer. Anyway, yes, I know a lot about comics. I'm a geek, not gonna lie. But as a standalone, Morpheus was fine. But that's the only way you could do something Blade-related without Snipes. That's literally, like, it fucking angered me. I was so close to doing a petition to block it. Like, I'm quite sure I'm the reason the Gambit film still hasn't been made yet, to be fair. I'm not going to lie.
I think that Blade should be scrapped as a movie and just, you could show him in the MCU like I talked about, bro. Like, Mahershala, because you cast him, you're paying him.
I want a solo movie, though. I'm sorry. I want a solo movie.
You still want a solo movie
after
all this shit?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I just don't want some random character. I mean, he's not random to, me, but, to other new people. I don't want some character just throwing out, like, who is this? You know what I'm saying?
But don't this sound weird? Blade in the MCU?
It does sound weird.
An MCU Blade?
It sounds like it'd be weird for him to be in the Avengers if he's in the Avengers. It'll be weird. But why not just give him a solo film? It don't even have to really tie to the Avengers in general, but it's going to. But I don't see.
I think Blade could be in Black Panther because they tie in the comics a lot as well.
Okay,
so I think Blade, Mahershala might be in Black Panther as
give us an all black woke movie. Luke Cage, I don't know.
Shout out to my nigga Aaron with that $10. He said, "What up, Jody Virgo? Are you?" He says, "Hey, you should react to the new lineup to the Thunderbolts that's been announced, bruh. Prepare to get wrecked, nigga." Bro, is that something that I want to do? I don't
Who the
think.
fuck are the Thunderbolts?
That's what I'm saying. The
I don't even want to
Thunderbolts
hear your
matter.
ass speak, Qui-Gon. I'm still on your shit, nigga. You still
Hey,
on my
you
shit.
trash,
Hey, you
nigga.
still on my.
Hey, Qui-Gon, you a DC hating nigga, bro. What the
Hey,
freak?
DC trash too.
Hey, that's your opinion, but at the end of the day, Flashpoint is a more important film than Blade. What's up?
Bro, Blade, I'm with you on
You
that. I
gonna
don't give a
be in
fuck
that
about
theater by
Blade.
yourself.
Nope. Hey,
Bro.
Qui-Gon, agree with me. Tarian, you tripping,
I
bro.
don't give a fuck about Blade, bro.
Tarian, I'm sorry. Your bias to Blade is astronomical. You already got Blade. Go watch Wesley Snipes, my nigga. Have you seen the? Go watch that shit. That shit fire.
Listen, I've already seen the two that count. I don't count the third one. The third one was absolute trash.
I mean, but
So
Do you know
only
what?
count the first
I
two.
like the third one just because it was called Blade Trinity, and I was like, oh, my name's
Trinity.
in the film.
It got Deadpool in it.
Yeah, I heard that third one was sauce. I never even watched that shit, bro. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, but
Do you
DC
know,
trash.
did anyone watch that TV series of Blade that they did? What a load of crap that was as well. Like,
No.
I think like people just they just roll with stuff. They do stuff that's brilliant, and then they try and ride it, and they just make it crap. They just need to stop at the right freaking point before they ruin everything.
Just like DC.
Trixie, should they scrap Blade?
Hell
100%. Yeah.
Fuck no.
Qui-Gon, should they scrap Blade?
Hell yeah.
That's 2 already. Tarian, should they scrap Blade?
Why'd you even ask?
I mean, I gotta ask. I gotta be fair. I gotta be fair.
No.
5 star. Should they scrap Blade?
You know, because
all right, go ahead, Tarian. You want to elaborate? Hold on, 5 star.
because you know what's gonna happen. Basically, you want them to do the same thing that DC did with Batgirl.
No, Batgirl's a finished movie. Blade don't have nothing done. Totally different.
I thought it was a TV show. Oh God.
They hold Batgirl.
Oh,
Batgirl. There's somewhere in the vault. There is a complete film from start to end that Warner Brothers put there. Blade.
That they had to pay their debts off. That they had to pay their debts off with.
Blade can't even get a freaking scene together, bro, on paper. They balled that shit up and threw it at the wall. So it's totally different, bro. Yo, Tarian,
And I think that Flash movie had the same issues at the beginning of shit.
I'm asking you a question, 5 star. Should Blade be scrapped?
No, that Flash movie needs to get scrapped though.
Scrap the
They're not
savior of
scrapping.
DC.
You
for
cannot.
sure. You hear this shit?
Okay.
Bro, the whole future of y'all's franchise or y'all's
Relies on
universe
Flashpoint.
is in one movie.
Yes.
Shit gonna be fucking trash. Bro.
That's
I
how-
already see that shit.
I mean, there's a
Well, it's not the whole future. It's a foundation.
Yes.
You've got to lay foundations.
Final
for the new
Crisis,
timelines and the
Infinite
new
Crisis.
universe,
Your
don't you?
All
foundation
those-
It's a
is your
foundation.
future.
all the crisis events in DC happen and shape the future on one event. So yes, if you read the Flashpoint comics, yes, a lot of shit changed in that I got the trade back. In that trade back.
Yeah, but that's a whole different thing though. I mean,
No, it's
like,
not. It's the same story generally.
They do that all the
Things are
time,
going to be
even
more or
different.
less, yeah, it's gonna be the same.
Yes.
story,
The Atlanteans are probably going to be beefing with the Amazons, maybe. And you're going to get an older Batman who's going to be Ben Affleck.
A
Mike
better
Keaton.
Dark Side, all types of shit.
It's going to, Shazam in that hole, you know what I'm saying? Wonder Woman. I mean, bro, and I feel like that.
Mate, as long as they don't use fucking Patterson as Batman, I'll be happy. Like, what a load of crap that was, man.
Yeah,
like,
I'm with you on that.
anyone would have been better than Patterson.
Yeah, I'm not. It ain't even DC bias here, my nigga. I'm keeping it a buck. I ain't like the Batman like everybody else did. I think the Batman is a good film, and it's a lame Batman movie, bro.
My issue with Flashpoint really comes down to how you go to Flashpoint, reboot your universe, and then you don't even have a roadmap thought out. Like you don't know
the plan. They know where they
They
going.
don't even know the plan themselves.
What are you
Yes, they
talking?
do.
That's why it's a foundation, dude.
You
Like
gotta
you said.
reset first before you gotta do the reset, the refresh, in order to jump from that point. Then you announce your
I
shit.
get that, but again, you're gonna reset without even having an idea of
They
what
do
to
have
do
an
after the
idea.
reset. You're just gonna freestyle that shit.
All right, you're just making stuff up.
It's not even that. I think like when you build a house, like you fucking flatten the land, you put a foundation down, like, do you know what I mean? But it's generally the
Yes,
size of the house.
but
the
you're-
foundation
okay,
properly.
And then we're
That's
gonna build a
what
house.
you're doing.
Yes.
What you're doing. It's
With
the
a
same with
house,
the film.
you
You
already-
reset it, and you have open up loads of like ways that you can like run with it. That's what you do. They're not like doing a new film that's like a remake, reboot that sets them on
Yes.
some other stupid time like the X-Men
Yes.
did. Don't even start me on that crap, including Spider-Man on that one. But it's a new one where they can go anywhere with it.
You understand that?
Yes, but with a house, you have your foundation, you have your frame of the house, you have everything else. You already know what you're gonna make the house to be, right?
Well, you know, you
Yeah.
know the size and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? You lay the foundation, like, but in the construction side of things, like blueprints and whatnot, get changed all the fucking time, like because like of structural this and structural that.
Yes,
It's the
but
same. When you're doing a film, you lay the first film
exactly.
foundation down, but you can run off
You
in
have
any
a plan
direction.
of what you want it to be. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
You can always
you
change
have,
it up.
you have
And
a
whatnot.
rough
They
idea,
don't
like
have that. They don't
how
even have a
many
blueprint.
stories and whatnot.
So
It's the same
you're
with the
saying that
films, though,
there's no
isn't it?
plan. You're saying there's
Like
no plan,
the
5 star,
general
but there
basis.
is.
Do you know what I mean? The actual, like, you know, behind it.
There's a plan to make DC movies post Flashpoint, but it would make no sense to announce certain films with the universe in the way it is right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's kind of like I'm gonna announce a new company's coming in, and we're changing this blueberry muffin shop to a porn shop. But yeah, while there's still customers coming for blueberries,
You got
we want to start letting people know that porn's coming. No. You close that blueberry shop down, shut it down, let it be in darkness, and then you
What's a
announce
porn?
and reinstitute this into it being a porn studio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't tell the blueberry customers, yo, this is gonna be a porn studio in a minute, y'all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Y'all get ready because it's gonna be a shift in dynamic. No, you just let that run off a cliff, and then you bring in the
Well,
new.
and think
Go ahead,
about
Margo.
and think
I know,
about and think
I'm
about
online.
think about what Flashpoint could bring. It's bringing in new characters that weren't properly introduced into the
Facts.
DC universe before.
Yeah.
We're gonna take Martian Manhunter for example. Look, that shit was a terrible introduction.
We saw them.
Huh? No,
saw him.
we
We
saw him.
haven't
I
seen
said
him.
introduce, motherfucker.
He was trash.
Exactly. So they could reintroduce some characters, and
Yeah.
then and just bring in some new ones. Blue
Why
Beetle,
not you a hater, my nigga?
he is.
What you mean?
You doing some hating shit, bro.
Yeah, he is. And
You hear the trolling hate,
Blue
my
Beetle
nigga.
could possibly come in after this Flashpoint as well.
Blue Beetle?
Yes.
I believe that's gonna be good.
You think it's gonna be
So you
good?
think
You
Blue
see,
Beetle gonna be
Yeah.
good? What are you? You flipping a
Blue
coin
Beetle
over there?
has always been tied like an animation.
Cause
So
Blue Beetle is something new that they haven't ruined.
Knew that they haven't ruined. You know Black Adam's around the corner, right?
Hey, bro. Hey.
Black
that might
Adam
be
with the
good.
Rock in that hole. The
That
Rock.
might be good,
Dr.
bro.
But wait a
Fate.
minute, Jody. I thought you said you wasn't gonna see Black Adam.
I can't see the shit. I'm not, motherfucker, but that don't mean that I don't
Okay.
support it.
wait, why?
You can't see the movie,
Demonic?
but you go.
Nigga, Satan's in
That
that
don't
hole
make
in the
sense.
flesh.
Oh, I
Can't
can't
watch
wait to
that
brag
shit.
about this movie in front of you.
Freak you, man.
that makes no sense.
That don't
Yeah,
make
bro, I
no
can't
I
watch
was
that
coming
shit.
here for another different thing that I want to tackle you with. Your whole
Long as
the Phase 4 doesn't make sense. Like,
yeah,
I
Phase
don't
4
see
doesn't
how
make sense.
people-
Go ahead.
How is it not connected? People always say it's not connected, but they don't.
How is
They
Black
always go
Widow?
with that. It's
how,
not linear.
All right.
Like, it's
How
not
is
meant to
Black
be
Widow
linear.
connected to Shang-Chi?
They're not linear in the timeline either. That's the issue. They're not. All these projects are in different places in the timeline. Some of them are like years in the timeline, bro.
Yes, but they can still connect.
That's the point of Flashpoint, though, isn't it? It's basically to reset it so they can run from the right timeline.
Now we
Because that's where
pivoted.
X-Men fucked up. They did the first three, and then they did some other stupid origin shit that made no bloody sense. And then they started with like the First Class, and then they did another bloody Wolverine film, even though Wolverine
Shut up,
died.
JJ
But if
Smooth,
you
you
run off it the
trash.
second time, and that's where it all got fucking stupid. So if you announce you're doing a reset, then everything that comes after that comes from that timeline. So it all makes sense.
So, with the timeline of Marvel, Black Widow don't connect to Far From Home. Far From Home don't connect.
It's not meant to connect to that.
Oh, okay.
Black Widow sets up the Thunderbolts.
Oh,
Even the
nice.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier set up the Thunderbolts.
Awesome. Thunderbolts is trash. Miss me with that shit. I'm talking about connected to these movies,
Loki
my
literally
nigga.
sets up everything that has been happening so far.
How does Loki set up everything, but
multiverse.
nothing connects to Loki?
One of the characters that's going to be in the Thunderbolts got introduced in Phase 2. Hold on, what phase did Ant-Man and the Wasp come out in? Was that
Phase
3,
2 or 3?
I think.
Two.
2?
And the
yeah,
Wasp.
he introduced one of the characters that's going to
3.
be in that. So they kind of started then. But
Bro.
we just didn't know it.
5-star. I'm trying to take you down and break your shit down. You're
Bro,
telling me
Loki-
that Loki set everything up, but nothing is connected or ties to
literally
Loki.
sets up Kang and the whole stuff that we have going on right now with Kang. How does it not set that up?
Do you remember Phase
He's
1?
introducing the damn show.
Do you remember Phase 1, 5-star?
Yes, and again, this is why people have so many issues with Phase 4 and where everything's going, because they got so used to that formula of everything's linear, everything it's the year after, months after. That's the
No,
problem.
no.
It's no longer like that. It's probably not gonna be like that ever again. And people are so stuck with that old mentality.
Why
that
can't you
it has
get
to go
why
like
can't
that.
you get that you could set up a film in a different universe at a different time in a movie that's in a different universe at a different time? Like my Shang-Chi and Eternals tie-in. They could have tied the rings in there.
They could have done a lot of stuff. I'm not denying.
Yeah, for sure, but they didn't. So nothing's connecting, and you have to have the burden of proof to show me what connects. What connects?
Dude, I just told you.
Thunderbolts is not a connection.
The Loki stuff connects to Ant-Man.
Where's Ant-Man?
Where's Ant-Man even out?
Is it out yet? Is Ant-Man out? Is Ant-Man out?
We don't know what Ant-Man finna bring.
Is Ant-Man Quantumanium out yet, bruh?
But they connect. Even if it's not
How
out,
do
it's
you
still connected
what
to
are
it.
you talking about? You saw the
Oh
show,
my God,
the
bro.
show.
I'm literally breaking this shit down for you. I'm just getting wrecked trying to.
You're breaking it down, but you haven't seen the movie.
Bro, King's in that shit.
So
So
that
you're telling me
that Kang the Conqueror could be totally different from both of the versions we saw in Loki.
It's still Kang the Conqueror. It's like you're telling me
just because
freaking No Way Home ain't connected in no way to fucking Doctor Strange.
So if Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man shows up in Avengers Secret Wars,
he's an Avenger.
It's a tie-in because it's still Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Right.
It ties into the Multiverse of Madness because that was also a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Right.
So Multiverse of Madness ties into Avengers.
That's
what the freak?
That goes left
That's
field.
little kid shit.
That goes left field like a motherfucker.
That's the way they're doing it, but that's how they're connected.
That's acceptable. That is not the Marvel formula, my nigga.
You're assuming. You're assuming. You're assuming.
Yes.
We don't even know what the hell the quantum realm is, bruh. We don't.
They briefly introduced it in the second Ant-Man movie.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah, but that was we got a taste of the quantum realm.
Yes.
We just know that it goes so far deep. You got to be so damn small, but we don't know what it is.
And that's what, and we just know that.
We just know that time. You know, we just know that time stops.
Ant-Man was at when he.
We just know that time stops
when they brought him back out in Endgame. That's where he was at the whole time.
Exactly. We just know that time stops in the quantum realm. That's all we know.
But I think with this one, they really now going to more deeply explore since it is in the title.
It better make sense because from what I got from the quantum realm and from what I got in Ant-Man 2 was that the time supposedly stops according to Infinity War, but then I come out.
Time stops in Loki.
Okay.
Because he didn't write no more.
Okay, and then all of a sudden, the chick's mama is old as shit. So does time really stop in the quantum realm? I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at it from different motives.
The way I saw the quantum realm, even looking back at
now we debating quantum realm and shit.
You do not go through time. You
time, none of that shit matters, man. Let's not talk about the quantum realm. That shit trash because it's tied to Ant-Man. And Ant-Man is trash, nigga. Everything Ant-Man is garbage. Everything that he touches, everything the light touches is our kingdom. Everything Ant-Man touches is trash.
It's the hyenas land.
I don't want to talk about nothing about Ant-Man, my nigga. I ain't gonna waste my energy or this discussion mentioning Ant-Man or nothing from his movie, my nigga. Trash. Thor, trash. I don't want to talk about them. 5-star, you have failed to connect any of these Phase 4 movies. You're asking us.
You're not trying to see the connections that are clearly there.
Yeah, nigga, Ray Charles. Ray Charles.
Hey, Jody, want to hear a plot twist? Want to hear a plot twist?
You helping out 5-star? Go ahead.
Jody, want to hear my plot twist?
Yeah.
My plot twist is that I believe Shang-Chi is connected to Ms. Marvel.
Shang-Chi is connected to Ms. Marvel.
Now I know you didn't watch. I know now the
I didn't watch
thing
it
is
either.
like you didn't watch the show.
No.
But I think something in that show connects it to Shang-Chi because of the little bangle that she wears, and it looks like one of the rings from that movie, from Shang-Chi.
Aren't the rings connected as one pretty much, or you can separate them all of a sudden? Like
you can separate them.
I guess. All right.
The rings can be separated.
I gotta watch this show. I'm just scared to watch this stuff.
Right.
I think that Shang-Chi's connected to it.
That's what's up, my nigga. Hey, put the Marvels in there as well. Brie Larson, Kree Larson, little baby Indian girl from the freaking. Put them all in the dumpster, my nigga. Anything Marvels, the Marvels, Captain Marvel related, throw that shit in the trash too. I don't give a freak about that franchise either, my nigga. If it ain't Avengers, If it ain't like, Once Upon a Time, Blade, Black Panther, Deadpool 3 with Logan, seeing Wolverine, and if it ain't Fantastic Four, X-Men, or Eternals, deaf ears, my nigga. These old franchises gotta burn out and die. And Captain Marvel came out in 2019, and I'm ready for that shit to die.
But you want to keep the jet set in Creek in Flashpoint.
What the freak is wrong with this nigga? Kill him tomorrow. If Ezra Miller dies,
I'm gonna continue to go back.
I do not like Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller's a bitch. He a hoe. Fire him, freak. Send him to freaking Nova Scotia. I don't give a freak what you do with this nigga, bro.
Just do a whole.
We need his movie though.
It's too late.
His movie is too important.
How
Freak
is
Ezra Miller.
How is it too late, Qui-Gon? What are you talking about?
No,
bro?
I'm saying it's too late to go back on the movie. I'm talking to 5 stars.
Oh, okay.
James Wade says Eternals is trash. I understand why you say that, because your brain's small, my nigga. That movie is too serious and too real for you. It's not a kiddie Powerpuff Girl
went over niggas'
candy movie, my nigga. That shit has lollipops. It's not your MCU circus movie, nigga. Eternals is actual fire, has actual stakes, my nigga. You garbage, my nigga. Go watch Ant-Man with your lollipop.
Trash.
But Jody, if you want to see
good,
Captain Marvel go away, then I would prefer, like someone said in the chat, bring Rogue in and do it that way, like how she did in
X-Men ain't coming for like 5 years. I would love it, but X-Men is so far away. Kevin Feige himself said so. Yeah. They trash.
Man, I don't even think we're getting that shit at this point.
This nigga, talk about Eternals, an actually good cinematic. The first good cinematic value movie you talking trash on. You garbage.
At this point, that's all we can do.
At this point, I want the MCU to fail so they can go dark.
What the freak?
By dark.
What the freak? Did you just come in here? Did you just come in here defending the MCU and said you wanted to defail? What the freak?
Wow.
This shit is kiddie.
That is wild.
This nigga 5-star funny, dog. That nigga tight.
This nigga 3-star tripping.
Wait, who said that?
You said, hold on. You said Eternals was skippable, but you said it's kiddie.
What did I just hear?
Who said that?
Eternals is good.
5-star.
Okay, let me explain myself.
Let
me explain myself.
Oh fuck.
Eternals is good, but I can see why it's skippable.
It's not kiddie though.
It's not kiddie. I love Eternals.
Man, Eternals the best movie we had since
Civil War. Say that shit, Marquez. That's right.
Werewolf by Night.
Yes,
y'all tripping, bro. Eternals got more depth, got more story than Thor: Love and Thunder.
Facts.
These kiddie movies y'all love to watch.
That is canon. That is part of Phase 4.
Man, this nigga Marquez coming here speaking facts, bro. You're trash.
I'm off.
And if we're being honest, and hold on, y'all, if we're being 100% honest here, Eternals is better than Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, which was supposed to have stake in more story and more stuff. I'm sick and tired of the MCU forcing us to care about some of these characters that have been sidelined for years.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Wanda hasn't been good realistically since Avengers Age of Ultron.
Cap, she's never been good.
They backburnered her in Ultron and then showed her in
Infinity War. She was OP as fuck.
Man, she was she had a small scene in Infinity War. She was irrelevant.
Do you know what annoyed me quite fair about fucking Wanda being in when Quicksilver being in the Avengers is the fact that they're Magneto's kids and they should have really appeared in the X-Men first. Anyone notice that?
I mean, honestly,
no, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I noticed.
I mean, if we're being honest though, the whole part about them being Magneto's kids and them showing up.
He thought they were, but they're all right. Yeah, no, they actually weren't. But do you know what I mean? Because he ends up with Rogue at one point and they have a kid. But that's not the point. The point is, like, you know what I mean? That
they can't get X-Men right. So what makes you think they're gonna get Magneto's kids right?
Well, no, I agree.
X-Men's not out yet. We'll see what happens with X-Men.
On timelines and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? It's like, mate, they did the X-Men flipping. I don't even know how many times flipping over, and they still fucked that shit up. Like, do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Timeline.
That was when it was under that was under Fox. That was under Fox. That's something else.
I think it was actually at the end of one of the X-Men films. They actually had those kids in a cage or a medical center or some shit, and I was like, yes, they're gonna bring that into it. And then they fucking did it, and then like they turned up in like Avengers. And
James Wayne, you're trash, my nigga. Eternals 2 is gonna be better than every movie you like. Hey, my nigga, I know you waiting for that Ant-Man Quantumanium and shit. because you want to get your lolly rocks off
Bro,
and your
my
cotton
top
candy
please.
and
three right
shit.
now is
I know you like that Thor
Shang-Chi,
loving
Eternals,
trash, don't you, James
and
Way?
No Way
Get
Home.
Oh
the
my
freak out of here with
God.
that shit. Eternals is fire.
Ant-Man.
They first time they give you a
Ant-Man.
quality director using amazing technological directorial methods, and actually it makes the most beautiful. I think Eternals is the most beautiful looking MCU movie, my nigga.
Oh,
That
hands down.
CG is popping, my nigga. Have you seen that
Hands
nigga in
down.
space? That nigga look lit. That shit is sharp, and it actually has stakes and a great story, and it's greatly acted
fact.
upon, my
And
nigga.
shout
The
out to-
action
and
and the
shout out to
CGI is
and shout out
crisp.
to my
It has
and shout out
the
to my
best
favorite Eternal
super
was
speed
Makari.
scene in the MCU
Facts.
with Makari with that super speed on that
listen, he
boy.
created
That
the
shit was
Makari
fire,
speed.
my nigga. And you are here downing the only good cinematic value, Oscar-worthy type of Marvel movie ever created. You're trash. Martin Scorsese was talking about you. You like those movie theater, the theme park lollipop movies and shit, bro. This is why the MCU
Small
will
brain.
never
Pointless
grow up.
action.
It'll never grow up because when they put out adult movies, it's dweebs like you who keep
Jody,
talking
Jody,
about
keep
you
it
moving.
hate
Jody,
this shit, bro.
blaming niggas
Jody
like
almost fell
freak
off the
you,
shit.
man.
Did y'all notice that Jody almost fell off the shit?
I'm sick of this shit.
I'm watching.
Y'all some
Listen, y'all.
haters.
I'm watching
You guys
on
don't
my
deserve
TV,
good
bro.
movies.
And
You know
Jody,
what I have to say, Joe? Growing up, right, I was always
Jody's
more
over
of a
here
fan of
passed
Marvel
out,
than
bro.
DC. Now I'm older, I actually like more DC than I do Marvel, and I can tell you why. Most of the DC films that have come out, like even like the proper old Batman ones, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I have no complaints about them. They were brilliant. Even like the new Batman ones, like, you kind of had to make it real world. Okay, I can swallow it, fine. The only Marvel film that has ever been released, apart from Blade, the originals, do you know what I mean? That I have had no complaints about whatsoever, right, was fucking Venom. That was it. Every other Marvel film that has come
That's
out,
Sony.
like,
Oh my
that's a
God, bro,
fucked up
Venom.
Did
timeline.
you just
That's
go
a
Sony?
stupid actors to play that. Why would you
Winter
even do
Soldier,
this?
Black
Like, I've
Panther.
had complaints about all of them apart from Venom. But I love
Used
the
to like
DC
Venom, but
films.
that shit trash.
Goddamn.
Over Black Panther and Civil War.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
You picked Venom over Black Panther and Civil War.
Oh, she did? Holy shit.
Oh my God! Please,
All right,
somebody.
Trixie, you go down the
Oh
path.
my
I can't follow
God.
you.
I'm gonna hang my hat on that one.
Trixie,
Yeah, I can't roll on that one, bro.
I ain't gonna troll. I was finna start trolling, but I ain't
The
gonna
only
start
comics that
trolling.
I used to read really as a kid, right, was, in all fairness, was X-Men and Spider-Man, and a little bit of Iron Man and some Fantastic Four.
That
But a
was-
little bit older, watch the cartoons.
That was
So when it
blasphemous.
comes to like all the Avengers stuff and whatnot, I was like, when they dipped in and out of each other's universes, like, I kind of followed it, but I weren't really massively into that scenario of things. So I know a lot more about
I
the
got a question for you,
Spider-Man, X-Men, and like Venom world than the actual entire universe of it, and that's what annoyed me. I was like, where they basically had a stepping stone way to do shit properly, because you've done it in a comic and a cartoon. Why can't you do it in a film? Do you know what I mean? And I'm quite sure.
I mean, you put Venom over the Tobey trilogy.
Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Don't start me on that. They had the little skinny twat from that 70s show trying to play Venom. Are you kidding me?
Eric
Topher Grace.
I give it to you on that.
Like, they got MJ perfect. Tobey Maguire was a twat for Peter Parker, not gonna lie. Just like in the new one, Peter Parker was not a skinny fucking guy.
Y'all
Like,
got my opinion.
God damn, Trixie,
What did
fuck.
you say, Fast?
Qui-Gon. Fuck. You hearing this shit?
That opinion tastes like
that's her
shit.
opinion.
But hey, everybody's entitled to theirs.
Also, with like film, also depends. You have to have the right actor play the right damn character, otherwise it just don't work.
Well,
Especially
if
if it's
that's the
something
case, then
like
Benedict Cumberbatch. If that's the case, then you
not
think
good.
Benedict Cumberbatch playing Doctor Strange is trash. There's plenty of other actors that can play Doctor Strange.
Honestly, babe, you know what? I've flipping like see the first Doctor Strange film that come out. I literally said to my mate, I said, "Who the fuck is that?" She went, "Trent, you're a Marvel fanatic. You don't know who that is." I was like, "No, I don't read stupid comics. Like one's like literally, I don't watch movies with stupid names. I don't watch TV shows with stupid names. I don't read comics with stupid names."
No, that's
So
why.
She doesn't read
unfortunately,
comics
like,
with
I
stupid
literally was like,
names.
"Who the hell
There you
is
go.
that?" Like, I remember some guy cutting around in a cake, like in a comic, but that could have been like,
Qui-Gon, I'm blown.
This chat has me cracking up.
Jody,
Tarian,
I'm weak. Tarian, I'm weak.
Venom.
I'm laughing at this chat. This chat got me.
Trixie,
Hey, Jody,
blasphemy, dog. This shit is crazy.
What'd you say, 5-star?
Is this what you feel when I give you my opinions?
Yes, yo, she be blowing my shit away, bro.
Damn, bro, I'm sorry for all that shit.
You take my breath away.
Hey, but hey, 5-star, I forgave you after that
I'm
shit.
the only girl in this chat. I am, ain't I?
She's only going. Let's
Hey,
get some other
hey,
women in
Fire.
this chat, ladies.
Hey, 5-star.
come ride for
What's
Trixie,
up?
man.
After hearing what I just heard, 5-star, I apologize for everything I was just gonna go off on you about.
Stevenson about to send a long.
I am so sorry.
Hey, at least I give. Hey, Trixie got the tits to say what she feels, bro. And I'm glad that she said what she feels, bro.
Stevenson be typing
100. Say your shit, Trixie. No regrets. That shit was blasphemous as shit.
Yeah,
But at least you know, all right. Hey, Demar, what's up, dog?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's my Kage?
My name is actually, you probably know me as Young Lamar. I've been watching you since I was in high school. I had to change my YouTube account, so that's why it's a different name.
Oh, for sure, man. Hey, what's up, dog? Welcome to JC.
I like to comment on the topic. I think one of the major problems with Phase 4 is probably is the movie placement in the shows. I think if they could, like, I think Eternal should have started after Endgame. Then you could maybe lead it into Loki.
Yep.
And I believe that way it will be a lot easier for everyone to see where the story is going instead of having, you know, Eternals right before No Way Home. When everyone's focusing on No Way Home. You know what I mean? It
That's what I'm
doesn't.
saying, though. Y'all want
Spider-Man takes a lot away from the audience.
You're right, bro. Spider-Man, what came after Endgame? Far From Home?
Yeah, pretty much.
No Way
It was Far From
Yeah.
Home. Then after that, it was Black Widow.
Yeah.
And then it was like WandaVision.
You're right. That was
Then Loki.
weak, my
And
nigga.
then Winter.
Eternals coming after Endgame, like you said, that's great.
I believe it, I forgot
Yes.
the other one. But it just didn't make sense. And they were all setting up like
Shang-Chi.
different storylines, which I'm fine with. But I think you can still do it that way in a logical sense.
Yeah, good point.
And you also got to remember Phase 4. Phase 4 got hit with a multiverse of madness itself, known as COVID. Like when it's like that happened, and then that threw everything off too.
That possibly could have threw off. But no.
They did throw a lot off because it did throw some stuff off because the original order was not what we got now. But when that happened, they switched. Like for instance, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier was supposed to come out before WandaVision, but they switched it and made WandaVision come out before it.
But none of that was during the
Which
pandemic.
makes no sense because the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is a better show.
Wasn't that shit in like 2019?
It was 2021.
No, it's 2021, but it was supposed to come out in 2020.
WandaVision came out when?
The fall of 2020.
WandaVision came out before Falcon and Winter Soldier, that's for sure.
When did WandaVision come out?
It was like a 2 months like gap, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
It was like a 2-month gap because WandaVision came out in January and then Falcon
January
of
2021.
Hey, hot take. Y'all gonna hate me for this hot take, but half of Phase 4, majority of Phase 4 is mediocre. Hot dog water. They're so trash they make my eyes bleed. I think I'd rather watch Game of Thrones season 8 than to watch Phase 4.
Oh, so you blasphemous now?
That dude shooting bullets in the air, hoping. Damn.
I'm just being honest,
like
man.
2 movies,
Hey, keep it a buck. Marquez is tripping, but I'll go far. All of Disney Plus is garbage, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
All of Disney Plus, all the shows, throw them in the dumpster, including Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Because when the bunch is bad, throw it all away.
Soldier and Loki.
Throw it all away,
I'll take
throw
Falcon
it all
and Winter
away. Hey, Marvel Netflix is better than Marvel Disney.
That's a fact.
Fact.
That is a fact.
Damn, that's crazy.
My nigga, who would have thought that Netflix Marvel would have been better than Disney Plus Marvel?
Yeah.
You know, it's because
Netflix Marvel's trash.
It was his own thing, and it worked. And then now you try to tie it into MCU and turn it into something else.
They hyped us up for that shit.
Yep, they did.
I'm the Iron Fist.
Because that Punisher's hard to beat, I heard.
I'm the Iron Fist.
That She-Hulk, I heard is garbage. I saw a couple episodes, and
Jody.
it's
That
garbage.
is a slow burn. That is a slow burn.
Jody.
I think I got 10 minutes into the first episode of that She-Hulk and was like, nah, I'm not even.
You got Megan Thee
Jody,
Stallion
you said
twerking
about
and
Hulk
shit.
and Avengers. Jody, you said something very important about Hulk and Avengers Endgame.
What I said?
And you said Hulk is nothing but a big green comedian. And after seeing the whole She-Hulk, I'm done with Hulk anything, period. I'm done. He's weak.
He went from Hulk smash, Beauty God to
not in there
a
like
joke.
It's crazy that Daredevil was the best part of this last episode.
Oh, stop,
complaining about
Tari.
that shit, bro.
She-Hulk trash.
It's crazy.
Marvel's
It's crazy,
WandaVision,
Tari.
Daredevil.
That
all of it.
forced She-Hulk to throw it back
Moon Knight,
for us to care about
throw
it.
that shit in the garbage, bro.
And
Sorry.
I had called it too. I said, watch, when they said Daredevil was going to be in the show, I said they probably going to put him near the end of the season. That's exactly what they did because the last episode comes on this Thursday. So
And isn't
yeah.
Daredevil in that one too?
And what She-Hulk?
Bruh.
All right.
Episode 9, the last one.
I don't know.
So let's
No, it's
welcome.
10 episodes.
Hold on, guys. Let's welcome Pop Culture Guru. What do you have to say, Pop Culture Guru? Will compound on what you have to say. What do you want to add to the conversation?
Okay, so like the biggest issue with Phase 4 is that this is really just in essence a setup phase. They've lost Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow. They lost a lot of characters. They lost Black Panther. So they're using this phase to set up characters for the next 2 phases of the multiverse saga. And so that's kind of like
obviously, yes.
Yeah, everything is just set up right now. We're not really getting into like the meat and potato, so to speak. That's going to come in Phase 5.
Yes.
But like, I'm okay with them setting up new characters as long as the payoff is good.
So you're okay with 3 years of mediocrity?
Triple combo. That's I was just gonna say that.
No. Like, so
Roughly
like,
2.
if you know me, then you know that like I thought all was mediocre. I'm still looking forward to Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I liked Eternals. I liked Shang-Chi. Falcon and Winter Soldier was good. I liked Loki.
No, Pop Culture Guru. I do too. I love Phase 4. I'm in the minority. You're in the minority. Most people say the general consensus, me having a YouTube channel and thousands of subscribers who don't hold back from letting me know how they feel about Marvel, have told me in my consensus that most people do not like Phase 4.
Hey Jody, are those like casual fans that were fans during Infinity War? Because like Phase 1 and Phase 2 are also set up phases as well.
90%.
I don't like
it was more,
Phase 4.
but Phase 1 and 2 were just more origin stories like that.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
Yes.
You know what it is? Because the first 3 phases of Marvel or the MCU or what became the MCU was just movies. Now they've incorporated shows into this. So now it's
bad idea.
It's an overload. It's an overload. So you got movies and shows.
Yep.
You know, the MCU had a formula where they would release like 3 movies a year. Now you got 3 movies plus like 10 shows. It's like a whole bunch happening at one time, and then you're trying to connect everything. So it's frying your brain. So it's like, when do you really get a time to breathe, and when do you get a time to like really slow down? That's why Kevin Feige is running rampant over there. That's why I said, Kevin Feige, you need a vacation, preferably somewhere far in a galaxy far away, like where you can just
Lord,
just, like,
stop.
relax.
Like their TV universe, and their film universe. Like trying to connect all this shit up is just ridiculous. Like they need to we've got that's our TV, and that's our film, and that's that.
Well,
then the contract they got with Sony with Spider-Man, because you know they got that Sony Disney contract with Sony, and then they just kind of slipped Venom in there too. So it's a lot going on.
Now,
Nas Garner is in the chat saying, "You guys are haters. I'm a hater. He's a hater.
I'm not
if
a
we're
hater.
all hating, why watch it?"
I'm not a hater.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm so unbiased.
But best believe he can come on this panel and come get this smoke.
Now,
there you
why
go.
watch the shit that you hate? He's saying, why watch something that you hate without him understanding that you need to watch something to hate it?
Exactly.
It's not so much that we're hating.
This is why I say common sense ain't common, nigga.
And a lot of people mix critique with
The
hating.
fact that we're all like fans of like particular universities, particular
Gamer, it's in the
comics.
comment section, bro.
You have a particular vision from your childhood that fucking was like what you related to, and they put it
there
into
was a
film.
fight
You're
out
really
on it.
excited about seeing it, and they fuck it
You want
up.
the smoke?
Like,
Come
what
here.
Legend of Old said Daredevil Netflix is better than the whole Disney Plus shows. He doubled down and says that's facts. Does everybody agree with that in the call?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Damn.
Look at that.
That's a
we
majority.
are. That's one thing we all
It's
agree
because
on.
that She-Hulk, my nigga.
Boxer didn't say shit. That's
She-Hulk. There's no way She-Hulk's worse than Hawkeye. Hey, my nigga. Hold on. No. Hold on.
That She-Hulk was horrible.
It is horrible for sure. I'll give you that.
You know what?
Hawkeye, my nigga. Hawkeye is trash. You telling me She-Hulk worse than Hawkeye?
Yes,
it's
Hawkeye
bad.
it
It's
is.
bad.
The only reason people watch
She is
She-Hulk
worse
is
than
Listen,
Hawkeye.
listen,
She is.
Jody, you would
Kate
like
Bishop's a better
WandaVision a
character
whole
than
lot more if you just
She-Hulk.
start. If you watch, you would like the whole season of WandaVision more than one episode of She-Hulk, except for the one that
Jesus.
Daredevil.
God
Yeah,
damn.
agree.
Except for the one that Daredevil was in. You will only like the one Daredevil was in, which was the one that came on last week.
Everybody saying
That
that
was
chat
the
is worse.
only good episode.
Hell, come to
of
think of
the
it, The
entire
Punisher had a better
series.
show. The Punisher had a better show. They canceled
Did
it on
y'all watch
Netflix.
Hawkeye? Y'all remember how bad that was?
Punisher wasn't that bad though.
Hawkeye was bad. It was bad. It had bad characters, bad writing.
It was
all
so
around
bad.
Yeah.
Hawkeye was alright.
Oh, right. What?
Bro,
Nigga,
wait,
and
That
you
shit
hate
corny,
DC?
my
Who
nigga.
said this?
Man,
That
hey,
shit
but
was corny, my
nigga,
nigga.
Five Star, how you gonna say Hawkeye was all right, my nigga? But you
Hawkeye
hating on
was alright,
Flashpoint?
bro. It wasn't good. It wasn't
Oh,
bad.
for
Who was the
sure.
villain in
I need that
Hawkeye?
same energy for
Kingpin.
Flashpoint.
Kingpin?
Kingpin.
Kingpin.
No, it wasn't. It was the mama.
It was a mom.
Wasn't no Kingpin.
It was her. It was. It
It
was.
was the mama.
It was her
It was the
mama.
mama.
Kingpin was just someone for her to roll over. How did she beat Kingpin? Daredevil was
Bruh.
struggling for 3 years with this nigga. She beat him.
Kate Bishop.
sound like
type.
bullshit.
She
Hey,
cheated.
Jody.
She had to cheat. Kate Bishop had to cheat to beat
Nigga,
Kingpin.
Cody,
she
I
didn't
would
cheat,
still
my nigga.
rather
She
watch
served him
that
up.
than a green animated She-Hulk bust it open to a Megan Thee
Bro, I
Stallion
hate
song on the
I'd
second
rather watch
episode.
that shit than
They
just
had
saying.
She-Hulk in there looking like the Jolly Green Giant.
Now,
I'm
let
talking
me
about.
just say
Fuck are
something.
they
I'm about
promoting in
Target.
these shows,
It was
bro?
Wait, hold on.
Target. Did you see that Megan Thee Stallion cameo? She was
Yeah,
throwing
We
the
all
dick.
saw that
It's
shit.
nice.
I'm
That
gay, okay?
indicated to the
I saw it. I didn't watch the
I
show.
like men. Oh.
Bro, she was throwing
What?
it back to Megan Stallion. He was on the episode 2. I'm like, I can't watch this no more. I can't. I can't.
All right,
I mean,
man.
although that is common accurate though, because She-Hulk
Now,
was getting around.
the reason
She-Hulk's a
why
whore, sure.
Hawkeye was trash, the main reason and the reason why Black Widow didn't connect to anything, and I realized this, is because Kevin Feige never had any respect for those characters.
I'm not gonna go that far. They gave Hawkeye some love in the Avengers. I got one sentence phrase for you: sweat, suit, mafia, nigga.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I forgot about that shit.
Real
What, bro? What's good, bro?
Sweatsuit, Marvin. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Bro, the sweatsuit
It's
mafia.
literally their name.
Listen, that's all I got from them when I was watching Hawkeye, bro. What's good, bro? We the sweatsuit mafia, bro.
Legend of Old, shout out to Legend
Bro,
of Old.
what's
Thank
up,
you,
bro?
bro. Legend of Old says
Like that
She-Hulk
fake
is
one
complete.
accents and stuff.
Hold on.
Trash.
Legend of Old says She-Hulk is complete trash. Hawkeye is way better than that, and I don't even like Hawkeye. Bruh, that Kingpin takedown was hell for me to endure through, Jody. It was for me as well. And for that, for knowing that, and you all banding together in the call and in the chat, for you all to say that She-Hulk is worse than Hawkeye, how can Disney Plus still stand? How could anybody vouch for Disney Plus?
I was able to at least get through Hawkeye. I can barely get through She-Hulk.
What does that say about Disney Plus, though,
I
Tarian?
watched She-Hulk this last episode because Daredevil was in it.
What does that say about Disney Plus?
Hey, trash.
I'm not saying much. The bar is pretty low. It's so low, it's practically in hell.
Bro, on Disney Plus, all they care about is the kids. As long as the kids are invested in it,
Man, freak
them.
It's easy to sway kids. It's so easy to sway kids. Easy.
Freak them
It
kids.
ain't hard. It's not just kids. It's what my man Taylor said in the comment. Taylor said in the comment section. DeMar asked me a question before somebody cut me off that tied to it. Taylor says because casuals like it. 90% of Marvel fans are casuals. Brain turned off, don't know shit about Marvel superheroes and comics, don't care about continuity, don't care about quality scripts. They just want the action and the joke. And that's where Marvel exists. That type of host shit don't exist at DC, which is why I got my heart. That type of host shit is not a DC trait.
I agree with that.
Niggas don't come to see DC movies to laugh up with no substance and just see action. There has to be some narrative story there, my nigga. Some meat and potatoes. Some adult content. Some graphic violence. This is why true. This is the butter this is the bread that DC butters. Marvel butters Pop-Tarts and shit. Fruit roll-ups. Gushers. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
But
that's now, yeah.
Jody, if I may,
Yeah.
one thing I will say about DC is that DC has good stories and they have good ideas and good characters,
CG.
but the problem is the execution.
Correct.
Here it
The
come.
execution is sometimes mediocre
Correct.
or just bad.
Correct.
DC trash, man.
You're
And it's
trash.
crazy because
Not
a lot of
trash,
people were a lot of people were more familiar with DC more first than anything before Marvel because of Batman and Superman more than anything. Because, you know, those two names ring bells. It's just that a lot of the times they keep reusing the same characters over and over again. It's like y'all have a really wide range y'all can go and
They're
don't
doing
pigeonhole
that.
yourself
They're
just with
doing that
like
now.
certain characters.
Qui-Gon, I hope it rains
all
extra hard
DC
tonight in
does is that
Chicago,
they keep
nigga.
remaking Batman.
What you say, my nigga?
I hope it rains extra hard tonight in Chicago, motherfucker.
Hey, my nigga, it's raining right now.
I knew it. I hope it can't go outside, nigga.
Oh.
My nigga.
It always rains out there. Every time I go out there, it's
tough.
raining,
It
my
always
nigga.
rain out here,
I hope it
nigga.
rain hard as shit. You can't even walk outside, motherfucker.
Hey, how I feel in LA? I feel good. I know I do.
Heck yes, it was like 80 degrees today.
Hey,
Well, it wasn't
I got
that
a
bad
question.
today.
It was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Hey,
I have a question for you guys on the panel, and I have a question for Pop Culture Guru especially. You say that all right. I'm gonna give you the last three DC movies that we had so far. Shazam, which did great. The Joker, which did great. And despite what you want to say, the Batman was enjoyable to watch. Right?
Yeah.
No.
I can tell you right now that
oh, the Batman trash. No,
Doctor
surprised you didn't go
Strange.
with
Hold
Aquaman.
on.
I hate that.
Doctor Strange wasn't hitting as it was supposed to hit. I'm sorry.
Multiverse of Madness?
Multiverse.
She-Hulk's not hitting.
It has some weight on it. though.
She-Hulk's
That's
not hitting.
Yeah, that's true.
Hawkeye not hitting. If we're
True.
being honest, those three movies that I just talked about is better than all them Disney shows combined.
Okay,
Yes.
Matthew. Let
No.
me say this right quick. Ant-Man is about to finish his trilogy before Man of Steel even had its sequel.
Okay, what's your
All
point?
right. That's a company thing. I'll give you that. They're a better
That's
run
a company issue.
Warner
That's
Brothers
not a fan
trash.
issue.
It ain't Warner Brothers.
That was funny.
It's more. Yeah, you're right. Warner Brothers. Yeah, too.
That was good. That was
Okay,
good.
okay, hold on.
He did get you with that
Okay,
one.
okay, Pop Culture.
Right.
I got something to combat against that.
Look at
Okay, I'm
No, Marquez, don't back down. Don't let that shit get you. That's an administrative
Right.
issue.
No,
That's an
that's fine.
administrative
I got
issue.
him, I got him.
That's not a film
Hold on,
issue.
hold on,
Freak
hold
you,
on,
Pop
hold on.
Culture Guru, with the
Hold
bullshit.
on. Pop Culture Guru. Are you the same? You're also the same Marvel fanboy who came up here on this panel and said, and I quote, that Thor: Love and Thunder was good. I know for a fact you said that because I caught you talking in the comment section.
Oh,
Okay.
pulling your card.
How can a Marvel fanboy who's
Oh,
also a hater
shit.
of DC say anything about DC fans and you accept mediocrity every single day of the week? Don't
This is
sit here and be
true.
disrespectful to Don't sit here and be disrespectful to me, my guy. When I just gave you three good movies that's better than your whole
Let
show.
him explain. Let him explain.
yourself.
I never said Thor: Love and Thunder was good. I said that Shang-Chi,
Oh, you did?
Eternals, Wakanda Forever, and what was it? Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Those were good. I never said Thor: Love and Thunder was
Pop Culture
good. Thor:
Guru,
Love
you
and
were
Thunder-
literally.
Let me finish.
I can timestamp it.
Hold on, wait a minute, boy.
I thought you only timestamped you praising Thor: Love and Thunder.
Hold on, guys. Let me interject. Marquez, you're accusing Pop Culture Guru of saying something that he says he didn't say. Do you have receipts?
Yes,
Oh,
I have
shit.
receipts.
Oh, I would definitely like to see those. So, Pop Culture Guru, you saying that you never said Thor: Love and Trash is good? Is a good movie?
I never said that.
He's vouching.
So really, so at 12:19 on the Thor, when we was talking about on that Thor: Love and Thunder stream, at 12:19, you did not say in the comment section.
Oh, he got the time.
You did
Oh,
not say in the comment section.
oh, he time stepping him. What video
So
was
at
that?
12:19, you did not say in the comment section, and I quote,
Drop the
Thor:
link.
Love and
Drop
Thunder
the
was
link.
good.
Drop the link.
What stream was that?
He's saying
Yo,
no.
so
Go to the video. Go to the video.
What's the video? What's the video, Marquez?
Was this in
I'ma
this
pull it up.
stream?
Jody, hold on, Jody. You remember Jody when we was talking about the? I believe, matter of fact, you remember the stream where me and Qui-Gon was in a party talking about Thor: Love and Thunder, the trailer?
I think
At
so.
12:19, I'm not lying to you. He
Marquez
literally
was
said
waiting
at the
all
comment
his life
section.
Send me the
for this
link.
moment right
He
here.
said in the comment section that was the best trailer he ever seen. Mind you, this is the same person who just said that DC is mediocre. You know what that means to me? That means you're a Marvel fanboy.
You said
who
trailer
He
doesn't
though.
said
know
You
anything.
said
the
the
trailer.
trailer.
Wait, are you
You said
saying
trailer.
trailer?
Hold on,
You
you
said
said
trailer.
the trailer?
Are you saying the trailer or the movie?
You said the trailer?
He just said the trailer.
What?
That's
Hold on,
different
that's
then.
two
The movie
different
doesn't
things.
Oh, come on,
Listen, trailer and
This
movie.
nigga, man.
You trying to take my
movie.
movie?
But the movie.
Hey, my
Oh,
man.
tomatoes.
Wow. Let's throw a tomato at him.
Marquez, you said
Throw a tomato?
yeah,
Matthew,
tomatoes.
you
You said the
trash.
trailer.
Where
That's
did
not the
that?
movie.
That's tomato worthy.
That's not the movie. The
That's
trailer.
tomato worthy? That's
Heck
tomato
yeah.
worthy.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
hold on.
You
So
said you.
hold on. I'm gonna show y'all as being hypocrites now. Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay,
I said
okay.
it's the trailer. I say it's a trailer. I'm being a hypocrite. I'm being a nitpicker. Right? 5-star can come on here on on Lily in front of a whole group of fans and say
Take
Eternals
that.
is trash, and yet I deserve
I
10
never
tomatoes.
said Eternals was
Yeah, he
trash.
You just
deserves
said
I
tomatoes
said
Eternals.
too.
it
You
was
just said
it can be
Eternals
seen as
wasn't good, but
skippable.
I'm the. Come on, man.
I
All
can
right,
I,
fine.
I
That
I'll take
nigga
said
my
dragged
Eternals
five
tomatoes.
was
I'll
star.
take
He
my L.
dragged
match
five
for
star.
Marquez,
He
For sure,
dragged your
he
shit.
took
I'll take
it.
my L.
Jody,
Take that.
Jody, get the hat and hover it over Marquez
That
icon.
Hey,
nigga
hey, hey,
Marquez
Jody,
said
where's the
five
hat,
star
Jody?
get
Make
this
it make
shit
a full
down.
Jody, where's the
screen.
hat, Jody?
Hat.
I'll take the
Please
hat.
give this
Hat
man
me.
his
Hey,
hat.
Marquez on your
Hat
Please
me.
shit.
give this
You're
man his
right.
hat, his
Hat me.
beam, his L.
I'll take the L to the chin. Give me
W
the hat.
Marvel.
Give me my
W
tomatoes.
Marvel. W Marvel,
Oh
man.
Oh
man,
goddamn.
that was too funny.
All right, Adventures of RC says, what do y'all think about Werewolf by Night besides all the Marvel BS
Oh,
that has been
man.
out so far in Phase 4, Day 1 for Wakanda Forever, though? Werewolf by Night, I didn't see it. I didn't watch it. It's black and white. I like black and white, but it it looks stylistic and shit. I just didn't get a chance to watch it because I'm not sure
I'm
about
telling
its
you,
I
Jody,
saw
it's
You
Werewolf
gotta
by
watch
Night.
it,
It
bro.
was
That's
actually
demonic
pretty
nature or
good. It
not.
actually gives me
You
hope
saw
for the
Werewolf by
Blade
Night?
movie.
No.
I saw
Look,
the
bro,
trailer.
I've been
But
tapped out of a lot of
if I'm
Marvel
guessing off
shit.
that
I've
trailer,
been
that shit
tapped
look
out.
corny.
It's nothing
Nah,
I'm
excites
not
me.
not.
gonna
The trailer.
lie.
I'm telling you, the trailer does
I don't watch
nothing
things
for
that
it.
have a stupid name. So unless that gets recommended to me, I'm not gonna watch it because it's got a stupid name. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that type of
I
shit.
mean,
Legend won't say you
Like
let him
even back
down,
in the day
bro.
when Blockbuster was around and stuff, like literally everyone was like, "Oh, let's grab a film." If it had a crap, ridiculous picture on the front of it with a stupid name, I was like, "Oh, I'm not watching that
It's
crap." Like,
like
just
this.
look at the face of it.
It's like the
Wait,
She-Hulk
you won't
name.
watch a movie because of a name and a movie poster?
Like, literally, it's got a stupid name, and there's no one that I know in it. I'm like, I will wait for someone to tell me, Trin, you got to watch that because it was awesome. And then I'm like, okay, fine. But otherwise, I'm like, I'm not wasting my time on
sheesh.
that.
I kind of
bro.
go with
I
That's
her on that
big,
watched
though.
Hartley.
I watched Werewolf by Night, and it actually had like blood and gore in it.
Facts.
Someone got their
Oh,
arm
fire.
chopped off on
Really?
screen.
I kind of
Yeah,
feel
I'm being
Yeah, people get
serious.
killed
ain't
in
no
that
blood,
shit.
ain't no blood in there. Don't
I
be
might
lying,
watch that
pop
then.
culture
Like
No,
I
guru.
no
said, it
blood,
looked like
Jody.
something that
I
should have been
promise
on
you, there's
Ain't
no
no
Netflix.
blood.
blood
But
in
you
there,
have
my
a decent
nigga.
story,
That
like
shit
Margaret
black
Drive is
oil.
like
That shit is
meaningless
black
blood and
tea.
guts like sword.
Jody
It's trying to have a
talking.
decent story to it as well. Like.
Hey, that shit is black tea, pop culture guru. Ain't no blood in Werewolf by Night. That shit black and white, bro.
Trash.
A
Corny.
lot of y'all are capping for that show. A lot of y'all telling me how graphic and gory it is, and then I find out the whole goddamn thing is
Yeah,
in black and
but
white, nigga. How is it gory if it's
Well,
in
that's the
black and
thing, though.
white?
It's
Like,
black. The blood is not red.
Disney
Blood
Plus
ain't
Yeah,
trash.
red.
it's not,
What
Another
the
one.
freak?
I
it's
think,
supposed to be in that style, though,
No,
Jordan.
no,
oh
they
my
Right.
God.
5-star. Don't you realize they did that on purpose
The blade should
so
be
they
black and white.
can release it like that?
Blade should be black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Oh,
filmed.
Yeah.
It's
I got
supposed to be
tricked
filmed in that
again.
style, like
Fuck.
the
Yeah,
third
tricked,
They
bro.
they put that
Again.
format on
Fuck.
purpose so they could release that gory blood, but it's black. It's not graphic, it's black. It's not like what you think,
Exactly. I don't
bro.
see how y'all make
That's
that
why
work.
they did what they
Yeah.
did, bro.
They're not gonna make it dark. Y'all might as well just get that shit out your head.
Yes.
Sorry, Jody. I'm the part of the problem. They've trailer tricked me so many times. I thought it was gonna be so fire.
And that's,
Hey,
It's
look,
black and
it's
white
okay.
again.
Shinobi said they had the nerve to add color at the end. All right, so when they added color at the end, did it show blood?
Ask them then.
No.
Yes.
For
All
sure.
right then. It was. Yeah.
Of course they didn't.
It was.
Of course they didn't show no blood and color. That's the game Marvel plays. Y'all got hoed. You do not get brownie points for showing black blood. That's oil. A kid could see that and not get scared. It's not blood. It's not gory. It's not red, nigga. Imagine seeing Saw in black and white.
That would be trash.
You can't see.
that sucks.
You can't see details and definition of the intestines and the flesh. It doesn't look like nothing but black and white shit.
Exactly. MCU would never go dark.
Gotta be capping.
They already bitched about Doctor Strange. I read articles on this crap.
Making black and white films.
Sin City's tight.
But hold on,
we know they did that because they wanted to do it like
but
that.
Didn't
And
they? It had some red in it though, right?
Yeah, it had color in it.
If it was never going to get dark, then why are we still watching it?
I like the character. Well, listen, I like the characters. I like Marvel. I like superheroes.
Story.
And Phase 4. I like Phase 4. I love Eternals. It's my favorite MCU movie. It's the best. Number 1 on my list, baby. Bring it. I like Shang-Chi a lot. I give that shit like a B or a B+. Far From Home, sign me up. That's a bad movie, but it's a great superhero movie.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been tapped out of Marvel
No
for a
Way Home,
minute.
yeah.
I've tapped out of every TV show.
All the TV shows.
I sat through 3 of them, and I watched 3 episodes of Moon Knight, and I was
You're
out.
wasting your life.
I was out.
I'd rather do that. I'd rather spend time with my kids. I'd rather jack off. I'd rather eat. I'd rather work out.
Exactly. That's all.
Sitting here for these hours watching this bullshit.
Let me tell you, I really got to the point where I'd rather hear other people's opinions about the shit
than watching it
myself. Exactly.
You're right.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Tari. That Moon Knight was trash. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tried to watch that last night. I went to sleep on the first episode. Got me some good G's.
Doesn't pick up towards like the
capital Z's like that. I bet.
No, it fails.
That should have been a movie.
One time for the whole for Jody. I just want to say this one time right quick.
Go ahead.
In my opinion, Thor